good calm, but you'll never see him watching DSP and eating crayon. Who this? His name is Lugo. He's the guy with them buds in his ears, sipping on a coffee straight from the Bucks and making online content that just plain sucks. Who this? Who this? Who this? Who this? Who this? Who this? He doesn't care about our memes. He'll just block you, so it seems. Lugo Boy Summer may be dead, so take a trip to the AMC instead. Who this? This is Lugo. You gotta go. Who this? This is Lugo. You gotta go, Lugo. You gotta go, Lugo. Rolling out, cruising in the back seat, living life like Lugo can't be beat. Taking another selfie for his gram while living like a baller whenever he can. Hanging out with the boys over at Flynn's Arcade while grinding to be an influencer day after day. But y'all still asking me, who this? Who this? Who this? This is Lugo. You gotta go. Who this? This is Lugo. You gotta go. Who this? This is Lugo. You gotta go, Lugo. Who this? This is Lugo.
Because you're not rich and you're not famous and you're not this and you're not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
Let me tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big ups to your cat, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
What is up, everybody? As the fade goes away, happy Tuesday / happy me getting back to normal streaming, although who knows how much longer that's going to go on. I'll make an announcement about what do you call it? Not marathon streaming, the 150 stream. We'll just call it that. We'll call it the 150 stream. I'll be making an announcement about that today, a little bit later on. But what's good? What's good? Like, if you don't know the background behind the chat there, oh my God, I don't know what Phil is wearing today. I don't. If you haven't seen, go pop over by Raw Phil real quick. Go to the fucking beginning of the stream. His undershirt is a solid. The sleeves are like a solid 2 inches longer than the overshirt. It's so bad. Big ups, everybody. Low effort trolling, MXT, Fox Werefox, Lunar Guardian, Nathan Coley, Chudgoo, Dare Bear, and of course the lovely Dr. Detractor. How goes it, everybody? We got some stuff to get into, but before we actually get into said stuff, like, right, correct. You can look in the upper right-hand corner. I actually did stream remote while I was gone, so that moves us from 157 to 158, and since I am starting now my stream here today, that moves us from 158 to 159, which means by law... Blood for the blood gods! So there, we've gotten the housekeeping taken care of. 160 will be Friday. We will be doing 160. So even though it's going to be the 150, it'll be 160. I'll get into that later. Hey, what's up, Puckenda? How you doing? Oh my God, my stream or my trip. My trip was frustrating, but it was okay. It was okay. I got to close out with a really cool tour of Antwerp, which if you've never been to Antwerp, I can't recommend it enough as like a, not like a vacation-y spot for like a week, but if you can get a day trip in there or maybe a couple days into Antwerp, there's the city center that's got buildings from like the 1300s. It's gorgeous. I never even knew that was a thing. It was amazing. I being able to just take a look at that. Now there's another thing that I have to let you guys know about. I don't know if we're going to get to use them today, but as you know, there are the 7 deadly sins. We've got greed, we've got envy, gluttony, wrath, and pride, and you guys have seen those. But yes, I finally bound them. They do exist. We have lust and sloth on the menu as well. So Lord knows if we're going to get to use those, but we've got them all 7 deadly sins. Big ups to Rebsy for those 7 deadly sins. They're so wonderful. I must say. So yeah, what do we got today, right? The thumbnail says, you know, RTU crashes out and Phil is Phil. Phil being Phil, there's a lot that we can get into. I've got like, I don't know how many, videos queued up to go over. Most of them have to deal with stuff fairly recent, but what's the words that Phil says? We have to address the elephant in the room, or in this, you know, his case, the horse in the room, that being Ket. Sorry, I have to charge my keyboard. Yeah, you turned into an O-face, Jared H. Fuck yes. Let's go. But yeah, we've got an elephant in the room to address. So yesterday, and I don't know if you guys know this. I know it's going to be a shocker to most of you. I think Kinda Sav is okay. I think she's an okay gal. She's been very kind to me. We've spoken behind the scenes. Yes, we've been behind the scenes, you guys. Correct. And in doing so, you know, I've chatted with her about a number of topics, a number of things, and she's just been a very nice person. So yesterday I come across a tweet from Review Tech. And it says, I find it amazing that this bitch Kinda Sav has the audacity to talk about other people's looks when she resembles fucking Jay Leno with a wig on, lisp and all. Now, I don't know where the fuck this comes from. I don't know really why Rich has a fucking hate boner for Kinda Sav. I do know that Rich has a hate boner for Kinda Sav. Like straight up, he fucking hates her. There is some animalistic rage in there and whatever. I don't know what it really circles about. I know secondarily, or what I thought kind of secondarily was what it was about, but for the amount of hatred and vitriol that he has, I was like, God damn, man, she must have fucking like killed a puppy or something like that. Okay, Nor, thank you for being a member for 11 months, bro. 11 months with the bro. Hope I'm doing well. I am. I'm doing all right. Lord Diaz comes in with the bromigo, and you couldn't have timed this better because the next tweet, if you notice, sorry, underneath I say, bro, you have back tits, calm the fuck down. The reason I said that is because Lord Diaz posts this. Homie got the titties in the front and the back. I reposted this. I am the quote tweet. I am him. I hath done the quote tweet, not robust, but rear bust. And this was May 23rd. This was 4 days ago. Okay. I already took a shot at the back tits. I had already done that. But no, because I said, bro, you have back tits, right? Calm the fuck down, which I'll be honest, in the fucking internet blood sports, I thought this was pretty tame. I just thought it was I mean, you're going to call somebody, say they look like Jay Leno with a wig on and that they have a lisp too. I thought you have back tits was really kind of low key. On top of that, why is anybody talking about their appearance, somebody else's appearance, when they look the way Rich does? That I don't understand. So, I've been talking with Sav in the background about some of this stuff, like why did this all happen? And it's a 2-minute clip here. I'm going to actually skip forward to about a minute, is when he starts talking about her. And apparently the lore is Sav knew of Rich, and one day one of her friends, Sav's friends, messaged something to Rich. And like a response, and yes, it was antagonistic. I can't remember what it said, and he replied something antagonistic as well, like very, both of them very antagonistic. And so Sav replied, "I would send you a rope, but your fat ass would snap it," something to that effect. And they had never had dialogue with him before, to my knowledge, or that's what she tells me, that she had never had dialogue with him before. So that's the first interaction they have, and he goes on a fucking crusade. Just goes absolutely ape shit and starts blowing up her DM, starts blowing up her fucking streams, the whole 9 yards. And so when he mentions rope, that's what he's talking about here, right?
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Russian Milk Baron, thank you for the 5 bounce back month. The tithe has returned. Front facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Thank you, my dude, for the 5. No tithes necessary, but I really do appreciate it. And Emo Loves Lemons, exactly that. The rope line's pretty fucking funny, right? I mean, in the era of internet blood sports, dude, I've been called everything under the sun. I mean, on Discord, off Discord, on stream, off stream. I've seen some stuff. Fuck, I have this.
Kill yourself.
As a standard fucking button on my stream deck. Come on now. So I was like, this rope thing, I thought that was pretty low key. So here, I want you guys to hear this, because it goes from 0 to 100 pretty quick.
Fuckers, Meerkat, Snort Hogan, all you fucking pieces of shit are bigger dents than Phil's dents.
Just let it keep going here.
This is your life.
Come on.
And then that other bitch.
Here we go.
That fucking Sav, that fucking cunt.
Tell us how you really feel.
She said that she fucking told me to hang myself, but said I was too fat for the rope. Cried because I'm calling her a cunt.
And he did. She did. She did say that, and that's a giggle for me. I don't know why that's a giggle for me, but it is. Whatever. I'm a piece of shit. What can I say? God damn it! Wrong button.
Also said, because you want to know what happens to my daughter. Because she was on an antibiotic for her ear.
We'll get into this.
She had a reaction to it.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, look, because Rich took his medical advice and he regretted it. I don't care you're a female. Don't ever let me see you. You have nothing to worry about, but don't ever let me see you face to face.
Yeah, don't let me see you face to face. This totally doesn't go down as a direct threat, whereas the you would snap a rope if I sent it to you could be construed as telling you to kill yourself, but could be argued the other direction. But don't let me catch you outside. That's totally not a threat. But don't worry, he walks it back.
You're nice and safe. We'll never meet. It'll stay that way too, thankfully.
Okay, so Rich decides that this tweet, bro, you have back tits, is too much. It's too much, and he responded to it, but then he actually quote tweeted me and said, actually answer this dipshit broside Phil. Why do you come to this bitch's defense, but when my kids are mocked, you stay silent, dickhead? Thank fuck you're no longer a cop. And that is true. I am no longer a cop, and thank fuck I'm not. Christ, the amount of shenanigans that's been going on since I left enforcement has been fucking crazy. I do consult sometimes, which I did tell him about, and he's not a happy camper about that. And to be quite honest, I don't think, and I've never thought this, that saying that his daughter is blind, which is a fact, that is true. She is blind. And that is unfortunate. I want to get that out there. I don't wish that on anybody, and I definitely wish it didn't happen to his daughter. But it did. That is a factual statement. C'est la vie. Such is life. I'm going to get to kind of the tie-in on this, but I said, hey, it's not, I answered previously, I said, hey, it's not your kids they make fun of. No one's making fun of your kids. They're making fun of how you take care of your kids and how you interact with your kids. He responds with, thanks, keep white knighting for this bitch. Have a good weekend. She said worse too. Glad to know you're a consultant in law enforcement with this mindset. Now, he says that blind people are suffering because of the liberal agenda. Sav responds with, RTU's daughter is seething. Okay, look, I get it. Maybe don't like make fun of the daughter in that regard, but honestly, I cracked a smile there. I'm a piece of shit, I guess. And then the other one here is her saying, my only child, note the presence of 2 working eyes. And again, a bit savage, not gonna lie. But honestly, the stuff that I've seen and heard him say to Sav has been also egregiously next level. And again, that I can tell, she's not making fun of her. She's attacking Rich in terms of how he has been doing the damn thing with his daughter. Now, to explain that a little bit, with a little bit more context, let me go ahead and kill this. Come on. Where's my shit? There we go. And get up vid to review. We've got Review Tech getting into an argument with his wife live on stream. Now, granted, this was 3 years ago, but this should give you some indicator as to why people make fun of him for being a piece of shit.
When
exactly,
you're just going
Dapper.
on and on and on about it, and then you say something like Morgan Webb and Olivia Munn were not there
This
for
doesn't
you.
have
Like,
anything to
no.
do with it right now, by the way.
What? What happened?
It's very quiet, so if you guys can't hear, I'm going to try and narrate if you guys can't hear this.
Did you get my text?
No.
Did you get my text?
No.
She's been screaming since you left, Zach. You can't do this, Rich.
She's been screaming since you left. You can't do this, Rich.
Zachary keeps calling. She is going crazy, the baby. Mickey, you don't hear her?
No, I did not.
You gotta put her to sleep first, then do
You got to put her to sleep first.
I can't because then they got up at 4 a.m.
But Rich, you've been doing it.
All right, I can't. I'm literally in the middle. I can't right now.
This right here. This is my issue. On top of the whole Butchin didn't get the thing about the kicked his son off of PlayStation so he could play on his stream. Yeah, Mom, I'm streaming.
Okay, I can't right now.
You should have put her to sleep first.
I can't do
You've been doing it.
All right, I'm live right now. Are you kidding?
Yeah, this is a thing.
Oh, I know, but I don't know what to say. He texted you. I texted you.
Then someone's gonna have to take her for now. Then.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue.
Now this is going to be all over the internet. Now, thank you.
The priorities are just right in play. I'm loving it. I'm loving the priorities there. So that in turn led to a stream, and that was yesterday. Now I've listened to some of this. I haven't listened to all of it. But this was yesterday. Yeah, thanks for exposing me for being an awful father. Exactly that. And we haven't even got, and again, for anybody who knows my viewpoints, shall not be infringed is like, I wish I need to get that tattooed on me somewhere, because if you want to own a minigun, own a minigun. You want to own a tank, own a tank. But the way the law works is that, that don't work. And one of the aspects in most gun regulations or gun forms are you on any controlled substances, to include prescribed marijuana, which I believe Rich is actually prescribed. So we won't even go into the whole shenanigans of him buying a shotgun while falsifying his fucking federal form by saying, no, I'm not on any medication, because if he were to say that he was on marijuana, they would deny him the sale. But in any case, we won't get into all that. We'll just listen to what he has to say about the bro side.
And then there's that other man. I'm talking about trolls tonight, but I don't care. Then you have that dude who is he bragged about being currently in law enforcement.
No, I didn't. I didn't brag about currently being in law enforcement. I haven't been in law enforcement since 2016. Calm down.
Only time he comes out, and her name is kind of Sav.
What's up, Lewis? How you doing, man?
I'm kind of savage.
I mean, she kind of was savage to you, that one tweet. That was next level.
Then you got Broside Phil.
Hey, what's up,
which
man?
just says a lot about his judge of character. Works in.
This ought to be good. I don't know why he brings up judge of character, but he brings up judge of character. So I got to hear this.
Law enforcement. Now he's a former law enforcement,
Correct.
But he's a private consultant. And
Not a private consultant. I work in a career in which I have interactions with law enforcement and sometimes will consult.
law enforcement. Who the only time he responds to anything with me is that he comes out to defend her.
I said you had back tits 4 days ago.
Who I had screen caps of interesting things she said.
Cool. Is it about your daughter being blind? Because she is in fact blind. That is a thing.
What kind of judgment calls could thank you, Susha, gifting 5 memberships. Time for the Zoom links to start again. Relax, Pegged Anus. We're gonna get a tsunami of Zoom links.
Yeah, I got nothing on this one. I don't know what the soundboard is, nor do I understand all the the references. Good God, my dude. This is
Jay ate the cookie?
my goodness.
Breasts.
Okay, there.
So I'm like, dude, I'm not even saying this to be like a dick. It's like he has to know the shit that she says.
Uh-huh.
But they'll still jump out in front of her, man. And then like someone was said to me, like they were talking like, yeah, she's really cool and she's
She's pretty chill.
cute and we should support her. Like, dude, come on. Come on. I promise you, this is a guarantee. She's not gonna fuck you.
I don't want her to fuck me. I've got a girlfriend.
She's not.
Don't want her to.
You can milady all you want to. It doesn't.
Milady? Oh, as in like the hello milady, the hat tippage. I get it now.
Doesn't work the way you think.
There's another reference to me. I managed to locate it.
Like, dude, yeah. The other time she said like, I you know what's funny is that I ignore a lot of her shit. Like, you could go look. She replies to almost. She is.
Dude, he has hit her on Twitter like no other. And maybe she's responded back. I don't know.
Terminally, dude. Terminally on Twitter.
No, I'm not
Okay.
inserting ads. Calm down.
And what if I respond back to her and clap back at her? That's the only time he's ever responded to me and shit. So
I've responded to you once. I responded to you the one time that you said, this bitch looks like Jay Leno and, you know, is a fucking cunt, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, you are talking about someone's appearance and you have no fucking self-control, obviously, about your fucking intake, so much to the point you have tits on your back. Okay? That was the defense. The defense was, why are you throwing stones in a fucking glass house? Okay? That'd be like me chastising you for having a sad drunk moment. Who the fuck would I be to do that? I've had sad drunk moments on stream. Okay? So, yeah, and I would expect anybody who's seen those sad drunk moments to be like, dude, why are you fucking lambasting anybody for having sad drunk moments?
obviously he's watching what she's doing and knows the shit she said.
Big Bro donated $5 through Super Chat. Hey,
okay, and so that's as far as I know about that one. Then we've got one at 2 hours and 49 minutes, 55 seconds. And that was, I think this is the last time I get brought up, at least according to the, the search of the transcripts. I didn't find any other mentions. I woke up to this shit, by the way.
Razor Fist was going to go after you? Oh,
and I'm sorry that he's shirtless, like, goddamn.
You fucking loser, cokehead.
No StarCraft streams. There's never been a StarCraft stream. Shut up.
With their family members, all right? Sadly, for a lot of people in America, today is a day of shopping and drinking. Don't ask me.
Don't worry, we're going to be going over this this thing of Phil's, by the way.
About going out and shopping. Honor.
Yeah, and then you have...
Oh.
I am the pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Pope Super Comment, thank you for the 5. Tithe for late. Stop with the tithes! Tithes are not necessary. I feel like I'm Jad, and I'm the one who keeps super chatting him sneak bag shit. WPIG was on. Big ups for the later style stream. We work in 410s this week. I was gonna be bored. Defiant sorry, Dapper. He's thrown it in fucking asterisks. We work in 410s this week. I was gonna be bored. There we go. All right. There you go. There's your 5. Hopefully that was robust enough for you. God damn, I think I vibrated my brain. All right, let's keep going here. Sorry. Let me back it up 5 seconds.
Don't ask me how
I am
going
the
out.
pinnacle of male fitness. I can stand up from a chair.
Chris Lee 2113. Thank you for the 2. Tithe because it's been a while. Thank you. Fucking inflatable fucking crown.
Shopping, honor.
Yeah, and then you have like bro side. I'm gonna keep bringing him up because
Bring me up, baby. It's cool.
he's in law enforcement, and that
I was in law enforcement.
or he's a consultant now.
No, I'm not a consultant. I work in a field in which I engage with law enforcement, and I will sometimes consult. There you go.
That shit. I'm sorry. And then he sits there defending her. What does that say about your character? And what does that say?
That you're going after somebody, and so I clap back.
About the judgment calls you may make in that field.
What?
When you know the shit that she said, bro side, and you.
She said that your daughter is blind. This is a factual statement. You're fat. This is a factual statement.
Sit there and come out of nowhere and like, Rich, like I was talking shit about her. I'm like, because she's so.
There you go. I was talking shit about her. Great. She talked shit back.
Judgmental of other people. I'm like, bitch, you look like Jay Leno and you have a fucking, she kind of has a lisp too.
Dude, great. Go get yourself the fucking little rat dude. You can be Jabba the Hutt for Halloween next to the dude that goes,
and you're talking shit about other people. He's like, you have back tits. I'm like,
you do?
You're really coming to defend her?
No, I'm observing that you have back tits and that you have the audacity to fucking attack somebody else's looks.
What does that what does that say about your judgment call?
What?
In the fucking, if you work in law enforcement.
I'm sorry, somebody's gonna have to walk me through this fucking logic. What does me saying that you have back tits that somehow shuts down my judgment to make a decision in a criminalistic aspect?
Like, what? Oh, wow, there's a female. Then they're not guilty. Like, what?
You got me, Rich. You got me. I would definitely sideline the fucking criminal elements of a case because there's a woman. Yeah, not to mention the fact that Baybar, this is a motherfucker I would love to see his fucking Dropbox. Apparently, rumors are, I haven't seen it, I can't say that it's official, I've never seen it. This is what is going around on the interwebs, that there are pictures of his kids in bikinis right next to, like, tranny porn. Again, this is allegedly. What? This is allegedly, I haven't seen it, this is being fed to me like second hand, third hand. It's just fucking yeah. And this dude is trying to question my character, which is just great. That's fantastic.
What are you doing? Like, I'm not saying it. I don't want anything to fucking happen to the guy, but it does make me question if he's judging shit for the right reasons.
There is no way to judge something for a right reason. There's a way to judge something based on information at hand. Oh, wrong. It's his ex-girlfriend's daughters in bikinis next to tranny porn. Okay, so that's fucked up. Well, come on,
yeah,
keep
it's
on
an
it.
Indicator of character, Jello. Exactly. It's an indicator of character.
Dude, you were on stream. And your wife or your mother, take your pick, I don't know which one makes it worse, comes to you and says, your daughter is bawling her eyes out. Your retort was, Ma! I'm streaming, Ma! Get the meatloaf! Get the meatloaf, Ma!
And when you work with something where, you could change someone's entire life.
Yeah, why do you think I take it so goddamn seriously, fucko? Yeah, trust me. I know full well what it's like to fucking guide somebody's life into the shit house or to basically be like, nah, this ain't nothing but a thing.
for better or for the worse. And you're defending an insufferable kind. I know he knows what she says.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, the amount of shit that I've seen you throw her way, I'll be honest, I'm surprised she didn't start doing that shit sooner.
There's no way he doesn't, because he jumps to her fucking defense.
Dude, and this is, okay, hold on. Let's roll it all the way back here, all right? Let's go back to the very beginning. And according to Sav, this is how it started, because I said this to her. I said, dude, okay, let's give it everything to him in his corner, right? I thought that they had engagement before this first engagement when she said, hey, go rope. No. So I said, all right, let's say you never fucked with Rich, you never talked to Rich and blah, and this was just the first time you saw him say something mean to your friend, and so you retorted that way. And she's like, that is literally what happened. I'm like, okay, so I'm giving him every, like, oh my gosh, Sav is a horrible person as much as I possibly can. Where does the, like, wave of fucking shit posting and the wave of fucking hate towards you come from? And she's like, I honestly have no idea. So after all of that, after she says months of him constantly running fucking gay ops and saying shit on Twitter and blah, 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 she fucking goes below the belt and she goes, your daughter's blind. Which is a factual statement. It's a true statement. Apparently, she has I can't remember what what it's called. It's a massive negative reaction to an antibiotic. Actually, my girlfriend has suffered something similar. We were actually on vacation. She took an antibiotic, and it's an antibiotic you can't take more than once every 6 months. And they missed it when they prescribed it to her, and they prescribed it to her like 2 months after she had taken it prior. And she went into that fucking that type of whatever the condition is. Which is terrible, and I feel bad for that his daughter had to go through it and all that jazz. Oh, hold on real quick. And that justifies Sav making fun of Rich's daughter. I didn't say it justifies it. I said, but I'll say that I would expect it. Like, if I'm gonna fucking go guns a-blazing, I'm gonna expect some clapback. I'm not gonna be shocked about it. Now, it's not anaphylactic shock. It's two names. It's two names. And it's like a person's name. Steven something syndrome. I just looked it up here. Hold on. I've got it in here. I've got it. Hold on. Let me find it. Steven Johnson syndrome. There it is. Steven Johnson syndrome.
I have received.
Fanboys, woo! Why bring his daughter into it though? Because she's looking to fucking score damage against him as much as humanly possible. If somebody wanted to really go after me about, I don't know, say 2-3 years ago, you would have brought up ICAT cases. You would have brought up, like said really fucked up shit about kids that, is bad. And that probably would have fucked with me back 2-3 years ago. You do it now, and I know exactly what you're trying to do. You are trying to fucking antagonize me, which, okay, I know my casework. I know my work stands on its own. I know my work stands for itself. This is what I don't get. If Rich, because the theory crafting in the back end is that because of the squalor that he allegedly, again, this is all third, fourth, fifth hearsay, Your Honor, land, that he lives in may have caused the initial infection, then him not following or doing something different than what the doctors wanted may have caused an increased reaction to it, blah, blah, blah. If that didn't happen, if Rich literally was the flawless father and did absolutely nothing wrong and did everything by the book and visited his daughter as much as he possibly could in the hospital, that's a whole other story, and was very attentive and is the best dad ever, then this was truly a set of unfortunate circumstances, and his fatherhood or his ability to be a father should stand on its own merit. Then be like, cool, say that my daughter is blind. That's unfortunate that she is. But yes, that is the way. And I know that I couldn't have done anything differently to alleviate that problem. And 2 or 3 times in the hospital, Drax. It's fucking crazy. So I don't get why he is so fucking antagonistic with especially just Sav. Because I know, fuck, man, Kino Casino goes at him hard. Phil went at him hard. Everybody goes at RTU hard, yet he fixates on Sav. I don't get why.
The other
Hold up.
other time when she was saying, because a lot of times, dude, she replies to a lot of my shit. You could go look, I ignore it. But there was another time she said something that got under my skin. She's like, oh, Sav got that dog in her. I'm like, dude, really?
Oh, I did say that. That's right. I did say, oh, she goes, Sav got that dog in her.
Former officer?
Oh, hold on. What was that? Hold on.
Dog in her. I'm like, dude, really?
Really?
Former officer?
Yep.
So I know he's watching and he doesn't care.
Is the truth.
Dude, I hate to say this because I know this has been thrown my way. Is welcome to the internet, dude. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to get outraged and be like, oh my god? Even if she, I think that she did strike below the belt in terms of the daughter. Even if I do think that, what do you want me to do about it? You called her fucking ugly and started calling her fucking Jay Leno and all this shit. What? What, you just explain? You expect a free gratis on that? You expect a pass? How does that work exactly? I'm kind of lost. Anyway, so that is kind of the ins and outs of the...
And don't ask me how getting so inebriated...
Yeah, he used to investigate crimes of little kids or against kids, but
Yes,
condones making fun of a little girl. What does that say about him?
Brother, it says that I've got insanely dark humor to be used as a coping mechanism, and that if you heard half the shit that we joked about, you would be horrified. It's called coping. You need to learn how to do it successfully.
That's why he's so hell-bent on keeping his name anonymous, because he knows his character sucks. And I hope he sees... Jesus, your fucking character sucks.
Dude, I will put my character up against yours any day of the week, my dude. I've got case law that backs me. I've got accolades that back me. I've got homicide family victims that are just stoked that I was the one who found out how it all fucking happened. I will put my character up next to yours every day of the fucking week.
This is why they hate me, because I'll call them out.
Call me out. Let's go.
Your character, you could show as many bodybuilding pics as you want to.
Dude, don't be jealous, okay? We know you're a fat ass, okay? You could do this. You could slim down. It's possible. You don't have the discipline. You don't have the mental fortitude. It's just not a thing.
All the shit you want to. Your fucking character is terrible.
No, it's not. And the reason why you can say that and I don't get like irate butthurt about it is because your opinion of my character does not change my character. My character is intact. I know who I am. I know what I stand for. And to be quite honest, I think I'm better in terms of character than you.
You could sound as professional as you want to talking to detectives. So do, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many sociopaths are terrible people but are great with interaction?
I mean, I don't know. I'm looking at one, so.
Action. So they get what they want to.
That you're drunk driving and acting like an idiot
Are we done
honors
here?
those who serve. It doesn't.
Oh, I am not a Jayhawks fan, Jared H. You son of a bitch.
Sadly, in America, we tend to turn everything into some kind of a commercialized holiday for yourself.
Hold on.
You're so noble.
Here we
for
go.
the actual
Here we go.
intended purpose.
Oh, he
okay?
said noble. We can't be done.
So
Oh, Phil, you're so noble.
Oh, we're to Phil. Never mind.
This is coming from this is Rich coming from the guy that, well, if you guys don't donate to me, Kat's gonna have to cook.
Okay, so yeah, it's definitely him. Joshua Klon, thank you for the 10. I'm not sure why it's not flagging. Last time this happened, Klon, it was something to do with the words that were used in the message. So my apologies. But thank you for the 10. Says, I'm not going to take advice about how to handle the internet from a dude that won't stop his world to take care of his daughter. If something is going down in my fam, nothing else matters. I'm wondering if it flagged on daughter. I'm wondering. I don't know why it would. It shouldn't. I have every fucking thing set to the lowest possible amount. But Joshua, I'm really sorry it didn't set off the thing for 10. But I appreciate it, my dude. Thank you so much. It showed for us. Oh, good. I'm glad it showed. I didn't hear it go. So yay! I'm happy to hear that. Thank you again, my dude, for the 10. Very nice of you. But yeah, that's my take on it. Rich, cool, man. You can attack my character to your heart's content. Feel free. Keep speculating. This is why he wants to be anonymous. This is why he won't tell who he is. Okay, cool. Metal. You got me. You figured it out. It's because I'm hiding all the bad stuff about me. But I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know what I've done in my past. And just based on generalized observations, maybe history will prove that I am on the wrong side of it. Maybe Sav is the worst fucking bitch on the planet. She's the most horrific human being. And she pulled the wool over my eyes. That could very well be the case, Rich. I don't think it is. Don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But we'll see. That's what I got on the Rich side of the house. And all of this because someone called... Yeah, and Dapper, thank you. All of this because someone called him a mean name. I didn't even call him a mean name. I said he had back tits. Because he does. Hell, you want to say I'm an insufferable and sometimes annoying cunt? You can say that. That's a factual observation. Sometimes I'm an insufferable and annoying cunt. It happens. Like, there's no point in getting upset about that. Anyway, I'm not going to bring I'm not going to play this one. The other video that I had queued was the time that he monetized his daughter's sickness and tried to justify it, saying that, yes, I'm monetizing this because otherwise it's not, the YouTube algorithm won't push it out
you
as far.
Fucking gay bitch.
And blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to roll that whole thing out there, but it does exist. Alexandria C, thank you for being a member of the Newbies for 7 months. I greatly appreciate it. Exactly, Oleander. Own your shit, but don't let it define you. Yeah, I saw that, Foxware Fox, though. Who pissed in your cornflakes? Pump the hate breaks, Fox and friends. It's, this was next level. I have never garnered the attention of, and what's great is, back when Rich was doing DK Oldies, and he was doing the Quantum TV bit, I was an RTU fan. I thought he did great work with DK Oldies. I thought he did really good work with Quantum TV. And I don't know what's been happening these last few years, but it's not been fun. It's just been a fucking downslide through and through. I'm not sure how it happened or why it's happening, but fuck if it ain't happening. So let me clear that. And okay. So now we're to some fun stuff. We're done with the Rich shit. Rich shit. It only took roughly 40 minutes to get through. Woo! All right, done with that. Let's get on to Phil. Christ almighty. Yeah, I know. Everybody is. Oh God, thank God we're getting on to Phil. God, Jesus. You know it's a bad day in your life when people are more apt to hear somebody talk about Phil than they are about you. Like, oof. Damn, that's pretty rough. So we've got DSP telling the story of how he almost joined the army and getting called out by a viewer. See, Dapper, you get it. And I'm gonna masturbate. Okay, MRC, let's go.
I would like to say one quick thing.
Okay, do the one quick thing, but not do it at 1x. I'm sorry, we're not dealing with you at 1x. Just not happening.
For those who don't know, today is Memorial Day in the United States. This is a national holiday here, but I know I have an international audience. Not everyone celebrates it, but I want to take a moment to just say, first of all, thank you to anyone out there who serves in the American. Wow. That's a pretty botched thing. Let's try that again. Thanks to everyone out there who serves.
I'm surprised he actually corrected himself.
In the American military. I very much appreciate your service and the sacrifice that you give to keep this country safe and to give us the freedoms that we have. Today on Memorial Day, we take a moment to remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, those who didn't come back from their deployments, and to say, thank you so very much. We're never going to forget you. And
we're never going to forget. You don't know anybody who's lost somebody in the military, but okay.
It is an honor and a privilege to be able to live in the country that you defended and gave your life for. Thank you for that, okay? If you know anyone today who's in the armed forces, reach out to them and just say thanks. They're going to appreciate it. Trust me, okay? Okay.
No, so Dr. Detractor, Veterans Day is for veterans. Memorial Day is for those we lost.
Today, traditionally, a lot of people do cookouts and do, holiday get-togethers with their family members, all right? Sadly, for a lot of people in America, today is a day of shopping and drinking.
Yep.
Don't ask me how going out and shopping honors the troops. And don't ask me how getting so inebriated that you're drunk driving and acting like an idiot honors those who serve.
Have you met a singular infantryman or Marine? That is their national sport. Dude, the actual way to become an infantryman in the United States Army is not just go through basic training and then go through, what is it, AIT? No. You go through basic, you go through AIT. You then buy a Hellcat at 27% interest. You find the most methed out stripper you can. Make sure her name is the name of a jewel like sapphire or ruby or emerald. What? You immediately marry her. After knowing her for 3 days, you go to the courthouse, you get married, then you tell your chain of command that you got married, and then they try to unfuck your career for the next 6 months. That is how you become an infantryman. To become a Marine, you eat 64 crayons, and then you drink until you're about to die. Then you go to basic. How do you not know any of this? Oh my God, Ira, thank you for the 2. What's the school assembly speech? His dad's a vet. His dad's a Marine. He should know the Marines. He should know that one day out of every year, his dad is going off with his Marine buddies. They are getting so shithoused you could light a fire using just their breath, and everything. Then he'll wake up and he'll just be a normal guy again. It's the Marine Corps birthdays when all this happens. I'm not sure. And then Darkside Raider, thank you for the 10. One could say that people who go shopping on Memorial Day are expressing those freedoms, Phil, which they have every right to do. As the son of a vet, your hot take pisses me off, you son of a bitch. Yeah. One of the best ways to celebrate having the freedoms that we do have is to actually exercise said freedoms. Everybody should own a gun if you are legally allowed to. I'm sorry, I don't know if I said that last part out loud or, but yeah, this is going shopping and some people don't have ties to the military. Some people are oblivious. Okay, it's Memorial Day, hey, thanks troops. And they know they have a day off. They're going to go drink. They're going to go shop. How is this a surprise?
It doesn't. But sadly, in America, we tend to turn everything into some kind of a commercialized holiday for yourself rather.
This man holds an entire week-long birthday celebration. I'm sorry. What was that about commercialization, Phil? I'm sorry, I missed that. Please go ahead.
Doesn't. But sadly, in America, we tend to turn everything into some kind of a commercialized holiday for yourself rather than for the actual intended purpose, okay? So I just wanted to say that before we get to an open Q&A and stuff like that. Please, today, say thank you to anyone who you know who has served. And this is sincerely from me to anyone out there who watches me or my content.
Go fuck yourself. They don't want your thanks.
And who has served in the armed forces. I salute you and thank you so very much for what you have done for us. To anyone out there who watches me or my content who has served in the armed forces,
we can read left to right. So as we are looking, he's canted correctly. That's our right, his left. Our right is his left. This motherfucker is saluting with his left fucking hand. Dude, I get it. Hyperfixation about correct policies, and even that one time you did the whole flag code thing, whatever. Okay, it's not a flag, it's a banner. Oh, fine. They were nitpicky here. Don't salute with your left. Just don't do that.
I salute you and thank you so very much for what you have done for us. Okay. Oh, I have no idea. If I had to serve in a military branch, which one would I pick? I don't know.
None.
Everyone has something that's extra, like, specialized, but also pretty difficult. I can swim, but I'm not a good swimmer. Should I be in the Navy?
Bruh. This is not water Pokemon, fire Pokemon, earth Pokemon, air Pokemon. It's the armed forces. It's the...
Right? I'll say this. I probably wouldn't be in the Air Force because I have an abnormal fear of heights.
Oh my God. I can't. I fucking can't with this asshole.
Just irrational fear of heights. It doesn't make sense. I just have a fear of heights, so I probably couldn't do that. You can be in the Air Force and not be in the air. I mean, that's true, but what's the point?
What?
Why join the Air Force if the goal is not to be in the air?
Brother, you dumb fuck. you have to like be
You
within
fucking
like the
gay
top
bitch.
10% performance, like to make rank to get a plane or to get a chopper or to get, and I'm not even talking combat aircraft. Okay, I'm talking, you want to fly a fucking tanker, you want to fly a fucking C-130, you got to be fucking like top 10 percentile.
Isn't that what you want to do? Like,
oh, top 5, Dapper?
No, the recruitment story is stupid because here's the thing. I've told a story of how when I was in high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And I went to...
Wow, and you led yourself to this decision. And you still think you are a person in which people should listen to your takes about video games and really anything. Just wow.
To a recruitment office, and there was a very cocky recruiter.
Yes.
And he was so cocky that it actually turned me off.
Dude, did you look in the fucking mirror, you stupid muppet?
From considering enlisting. I was seriously considering it at one point.
Yeah, you almost joined. Okay, Mall Ninja, calm the fuck down.
Then the guy was such a dick that I was just like, I don't want to do it, and I didn't.
Oh, what a surprise. It's an almost joined war story, everybody. We've never heard these before.
But I don't want to sit here and tell that story on Memorial Day and be like, oh, that's representative of all who serve. It's not at all. But it just goes to show if you have the wrong person in a position like that, that it could actually change a lot and hinder a lot. And I wonder
they trust me, the military was better off without you.
How many people that guy turned off from recruiting just because he was a cocky dick. You know?
Well, I got to tell you, man, if somebody's a cocky dick, they're trying to get other cocky dicks, which is kind of what you need. You need to have somebody who is brash, eager, go-getter, doesn't need their dick sucked every 24 hours by somebody telling them, you're the specialist boy ever, or you're the greatest person. Like, that's what they need. They need somebody that's like, no, I'll prove to you I'm a fucking badass. Ira, thank you for the 2 saying, imagine Phil controlling a drone with a PS5. What's this lag? What's this rollback netcode? My Predator missile won't fire. Sir, you do not.
You make me angry, Phil.
Sir, you don't have authority to fire the Predator missile right now. The rules of engagement clearly state, oh my God, my Predator missile won't fire. That'd be him through and through.
You know? I mean, think of it this way. If it weren't for that cocky recruiter, I might have enlisted. I might have engaged in an entire lifetime of military service, in which case I never would have been in competitive Street Fighter.
Thank God. Well, okay, so if he never would have joined and been a fucking streamer, that would have been one benefit, but I have a feeling he would have been killed by his own troops.
I never would have ever stepped foot on. I probably never would have watched The Angry Video Game Nerd or The Nostalgia Critic. I never would have thought to do a YouTube video. I never would have been engaged in any of this stuff. I would have just been a military guy for my whole life. You know, what a different life that would have been.
He absolutely would have gone and bought the Hellcat at 27% interest and married the stripper. He absolutely would have.
What an idiot. Someone in chat just says, oh, you wouldn't have been good for the military because you struggle with confrontation.
Yes.
Yes, because the entire time that I was a competitive Street Fighter player, and every single moment I was in a confrontation with opponents and I was beating them and winning tournaments.
That's not a confrontation, you dip fuck.
And I was performing on a stage in front of thousands of people.
Not the same thing.
And I'm here every single day with a public face. Oh, yeah, I'm really bad at confrontation.
You are fucking atrocious at confrontation.
Fucking mouth drooler. You stupid dunce. Why do you listen to morons? Yeah, I'm really bad with it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just can't handle the pressure. You're right. I just crack.
You would not know what to do.
Constantly.
You would freeze.
Crack it. You got it. Oh, really? Battle Duck says, my parents always put enlistment for it as a punishment, saying if you don't go to school, you have to go to the army. Now, looking back at it, I'm thinking maybe it was a missed opportunity. You know? You got to understand, that's a huge sacrifice, right? You're giving up your personal freedoms, and you're risking it all. You have no idea what's going to happen in the world when you enlist, and at any moment, you could end up being deployed into a freaking war zone. And, you know, that's what you're signing up for. That's insane levels of commitment, courage, strength.
Calm the fuck down, okay? I know plenty of people who've enlisted in the military who are cowards, like straight up. And don't get me wrong, their enlistment, good for them. They also washed out fairly quickly. And there are a ton of people that, trust me, there are people in units that are like, God, not that guy. Like, just because you enlist does not certifiably make you a brave boy, okay? It's just not a thing. The act of enlisting, I guess you could say, might be courageous, but just because you enlist does not immediately give you big dick points. A jelly donut, sir.
Strength, fortitude, things a lot of people don't have. wishy-washy, you know, Jello people.
Dude, it's you. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, hi there, Kettle. Name's Pot. Have we met?
Can't even fucking take someone spelling their name wrong on their coffee cup at Starbucks, or God forbid someone say something to you on the internet and you get all, oh, I got internet
Like you just did?
bullied. Right? Unbelievable
Oh, hi there, Kettle. Name's Pot. Have we met?
how some people are. So you have to understand that the people who enlist have a level of strength that is very
You don't.
different from the common person. Oh, no. No vacation coming anytime soon, RBG overload, which is probably an intrusive question anyway. Because if we were going to go on a vacation, we probably
An intrusive question. What?
wouldn't tell you anyway. But no, we don't have anything planned right now. Right now, to be honest, the next couple of months for gaming are quite busy. All right. And, you know, we don't, right now, I'm in a position where if things keep going the way they're going right now, and I'm able to have things move forward positively the way that they're going.
All right, let me go ahead and actually translate this from the piggies that you're getting right now. Let's back it up and then I'll go ahead and translate. Hold on.
All right. And, you know, we don't, right now, I'm in a position where if things keep going the way they're going right now, and I'm able to have things move forward positively the way that they're going.
Translation. If you guys give me money and you keep giving me money and you keep giving me more money and more money on top of that money to the point that I have a lot of money, well then
I can save up some money.
Oh boy, but all you have to do is give me your money so I can save my money. And I'm going to beg for your money because my content does not stand on its own. Like you wouldn't just give me money for my content. So what I'm going to have to do, you see, I'm going to have to ask you to give me your savings so I can have my savings. Okay, there we go. Translation's done.
Once I have some money actually saved, then maybe I can say, hey, let's start planning something. But right now, I don't want to just like blow all the money that I have immediately. That'd be pretty dumb, you know? So no, I'm not playing anything right now.
Come! Money, please!
For Microsoft Flight Simulator. What a fun time it's been playing this game, guys, really. Like, I never thought something like this with geography and tourism
With geography?
would be as fun as it's been, especially because, personally, I'm terrible at geography. And I haven't done a lot of tourism because I don't have money to really do it. I never had money to do it. And quite frankly, to be very honest with all of you guys, with the way my life's going, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to. You know, a lot of people ask me, oh, Phil, would you like to go to Europe? Would you like to go to Japan? Would you like to go to these places with your wife? I'm like,
hey, I just came back from the Middle East and from Europe. But I'm seething, you guys. I'm seething. And I am envious of Phil. And no, MXT, no. Zero savings. If he does, he considers like having 500 in the bank savings. If he ever says I have some savings, no more than I don't think he'll ever cross 4 figures. 500 absolute max. 750. 750.
yeah, I'd like to, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to. Like, I'm just being real. You know, I'm not trying to be a downer or nothing, even though it's kind of sad to think about it. Like, I think I'm pretty much going to be here forever, with the way things are going. So it is what it is. I really enjoy going all around the world with you guys. Over the last couple of months and experiencing, you know, these things firsthand because, you know, most of us probably never will, right? Most of us will never have that opportunity to be at these places and see these things. Here's Sugarloaf Mountain, which I'm assuming is just a...
See, here we go. It's Abandoned City. I knew it. Intrusive moron.
What?
Fuck off. Stop asking personal questions, you dick.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. Kurosawa Kid did 100-bit cheers. What's the most expensive thing you still have in your house? The most expensive thing I still have in your house is this band that I'm giving you right now because you directly violated what I just said a million times because it's priceless when I get to ban a piece of human shit who's trying to fuck with me. So
Oh my.
Fuck off and don't come back.
You would love to see me kicking ass at EVO. In what? They don't have games at EVO I play. I don't like Street Fighter 6 anymore, so I don't play it. I don't play Tekken anymore. They have all modern fighters. I don't play any of that shit. I don't know what you think I would be playing at EVO.
You said you don't have a savings? That's all he said, Rebsy? He asked you don't have savings? Oh, no.
Would I ever go to a convention again? Ask Stuart. Well, Stuart, let me ask you this question. Let me answer your question with a question.
Oh, this ought to be good.
What would I do at a convention?
What's the quote? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Hey, what's up, Kinda Sav? Watch the first part of the video.
I'm curious. Well, in what capacity? Are you saying, would I go to a convention as an attendee and enjoy the convention as an attendee? Would I cover the convention as a YouTuber? Or are you saying go to a convention and like I'm part of the convention? In what capacity are you talking about?
How about just shut the fuck up and talk about all three? I don't know if you're really that fucking confused.
I don't really understand the question. Do a panel. On what planet do you think a convention would give me a panel? I am a small rinky-dink YouTuber.
With a 200,000 person following, but okay.
Wow, oh my god, he cried. Wow. What a baby.
Who gets 500,000 views a month on YouTube, if I'm lucky. Okay. I'm infamous where everyone on the internet hates me for things that literally haven't happened. Okay.
I mean, they have, but okay.
Okay. What convention would give me a panel? For the record, back when I was actually a big YouTuber, when I was getting millions upon millions of views a month.
Oh, yes. Tell us about your squandered wealth days. Where'd all that money go, Phil?
All right. Even then, I wasn't guaranteed to get a slot at a convention. If you remember, one year I was at MagFest and I did really well, and the next year they denied me a panel. And I had to basically yell at them and be like, that's fucking disrespectful. Last year I came to your convention.
You had to yell at them, Karen? You had to call them on the phone and scream, it's disrespectful, you guys! I was supposed to have a panel!
We had tons of people showing up. People were having a great time.
Is that how it went, Phil? I have a feeling I may have hit the head a little bit too close.
And now you're telling me you won't even give me the same thing a second year when I've actually grown? Oh no, we were giving it to Game Grumps. That's the truth. They gave it to Game Grumps. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to understand, I'm not.
What? Yes, thank you for the 2. Phil could get a slot at SawCon. Is that a thing? Like, is that literally what it sounds like? A conference for the Saw, like the movie franchise, or what the fuck is SawCon? SawCon, god damn it, SawCon East nuts. The military. I have. Oh, you sent me a timestamp viewing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fuck it. Let's field trip this bitch.
Hey, yeah, when I was graduating from high school, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I was weighing and balancing all of my options.
Oh, this is peak vest streak. This is gonna be good.
I could go to university to train for a future job, or I could just get a job right out of high school, or I could go to the military. And I went for an interview at the Army recruitment office near me, and the guy there was very...
The guy? I thought you were the guy.
Very nice, but also very cocky. And basically, after having an interview, telling him all about myself, all my extracurriculars, my education, the fact that I was the valedictorian of my high school, he was very impressed, and he said, I definitely feel you're officer material, and we'd like to recruit you.
He bought the fucking pitch.
But the way he ended the interview, all right, was weird to me. Because after this nice interview where actually I had a good time, I thought it was a good interview, he said to me, I know you're going to come back here, man. There's no way you wouldn't come back and do this because it's so attractive or whatever. I can't remember the exact wording he used, but basically he was so cocky and full of himself and his belief in the armed forces that there was no way that I would turn it down. Now, here's the thing. I was seriously considering doing this at the time. I was. My dad had been in the military and served, and so I was considering doing it.
But my oppositional defiance disorder...
I thought maybe it could be a good career path. But the way that guy said it actually 100% flipped my opinion and turned me off. Now, maybe that was just a stupid thing. Maybe I shouldn't have let that get to me, and maybe...
You let it get to you? Yeah, you'd be great with confrontation, Phil, let me tell you.
It was just because I was young and immature. But the way he said it to me actually legitimately, like, changed my feelings about possibly doing it. I was like, if that guy is so cocky and shit, like, he doesn't feel like I should even possibly consider anything else, almost like, oh, we're so good, there's no way you would turn it down. I was the kind of guy when I was younger.
So he's just been balding for life, hasn't he? Because I think what we got here is we have a rising phoenix that's, you know, kind of being reborn in the hairline. Jesus fucking Christ.
Right? I was the kind of guy that was like,
it's the flux capacitor.
I purposely won't do it. I don't know why, that's how I was.
Oppositional defiance disorder.
Like, and I say this on streams too. If you guys ask me for something so much, it becomes annoying, I purposely will probably not do it. You know what I mean? It's different. Okay, here's constructive criticism of something you can do versus you better do it or you're going to do it. You see what I mean? There's different ways to go about it. And just the way the guy said it completely turned me off. And I didn't want to do it. And I never went back. I never went back. I ended up going to college.
Oh, you sure showed him. Whoa. You ended up going to college. Bitch, how would you have been an officer?
So, Nothing But a Fan. Subscribe to the channel for 8 months. Thank you, Nothing But a Fan.
Okay. Well, that was a fun time. U.S. Army 77. Oh, dear God. This is probably triggering you to no end. U.S. Army 77. Thank you for the 5. I was a recruiter while I was in the Army. We are trained to be that way in recruiting school. I'm not surprised in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to let him keep playing here for 2 seconds. I'm getting a phone call, and I do have to take it. So I'm going to be on mute for a minute, but I'll be listening.
Some big YouTuber who's popular and seen in a positive light anymore. No convention is going to give Dark Side Phil a panel. Nor would I even know what I would do at said panel. Like, I don't even know. You know, things are a lot different today than they were back then, that's for sure. Would I consider doing a meet and greet? What's the difference between doing a meet and greet and what we're doing right now? Any day you could just...
All right, hold on. I'm back now. I'm back. Sorry. Eventually, I'm going to have to go get my pup. He's done at the groomers. Back to what I was saying with U.S. Army 77. I'm going to back this up just a few seconds so I can catch it all. Yeah, they want you to basically chest out on your recruits. They don't... If you come across to a recruit as too like whiny or too very like, we need you, please come, it's gonna be like, damn, these people are like desperate for anybody. They have to make it seem like, no, you want to be here. As a matter of fact, we don't want little bitches. We want people that want to be here, you know. Otherwise, it's gonna turn them the fuck off. I completely understand that, U.S. Army, 100%, man, 100%. Phil is officer material, pushes all his work onto others, takes all the credit, leaves the blame on everyone up. Yeah.
No convention is going to give Dark Side Phil a panel.
True.
Nor would I even know what I would do at said panel. Like, I don't even know.
You'd wait for your turn to talk. You would get the microphone. You would cry to your fucking to the crowd about how you're the most hated person on the internet. The crowd would disperse, and then you'd be like, "You see, this is what I'm talking about, you guys." People would put you out live on the internet. It would be an ordeal. You would then go into a cave and rock back and forth while crying that you're an alcoholic when somebody, you know, came up to you and threatened to beat the fuck out of you.
What? Things are a lot different today than they were back then. That's for sure. Would I consider doing a meet and greet?
Ira, thank you for the 2. Now we need your take on recruiter side, Phil. Oh, I gotta hear. Yeah, the whole. If you're talking about him like just a minute ago, being like, oh, you know, thanks to everybody in the. If you join, you're a fucking courageous man. Or I think I gave my take on that. Otherwise, I don't think I know.
I am the pinnacle.
I don't know the recruiter side, Phil. Lore. If there is such a lore. Joshua McClellan, thank you for the 5. Phil launches an ICBM at a hospital. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, legally, and now I get fucked. As your JAG attorney, I have told you to shut the fuck up. Congratulations, you're going to Fort Leavenworth for the rest of your goddamn life.
Difference between doing a meet and greet and what we're doing right now. Any day you could just come to my stream and talk to me. Why do you need to meet me in person?
Oh, so annoying.
Quite honestly, it's an honest question.
Hold on.
You know, things are a lot different today than they were back then, that's for sure. Would I consider doing a meet and greet?
Here we go.
What's the difference between doing a meet and greet and what we're doing right now?
Well, the big difference, Phil, is that you'd be in person. But Darkside, thank you for the 5. Boy, his attitude has me triggered today. God forbid you do something nice for the fans that willingly give you their I'm gonna fuck that word up. Money. I'm not even trying it because I would just get brutalized for my pronunciation. Oh, checks, but written like in the old English, ye old English. They give you their checks in return, piggy boy. Hi, I'm dumb. How are you guys? I'm an absolute idiot. I suck. I'm sorry for being so dumb. Yeah, God forbid you do something nice for the fans that give you that gives you their money. By the way, oh shit, and WPIG, thank you for rating. Absolute great time to bring this up. So Tuesday is what today is. Obviously, we're at tier 0 goal of 159. If you guys don't know the joke behind or the bit behind the tier 0 goal, it is that I expect no donations, I expect no super chats, I expect no memberships, and so every time I start a stream, boom, we hit a goal. That means Friday, it's a guarantee that we're going to hit goal 160. Well, a few months back, I said I wanted to do like an event of some type for 150, but it didn't work out. I kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. So what I have decided is that for until I actually do the event, the number of Tier 0 goals hit, that is how much I am in debt to you as the audience. So Friday is going to be the day. It is going to be, this is how you don't play Doom. The Dark Ages. We're going to be looking at that one, and I'm going to have to give $160 worth of shit away. Game codes, Amazon codes, whatever. We're doing this is how you don't play of Doom, the Dark Ages, and I'm going to give $160 away worth of games and other free shit. It might be more than 160. I don't know, but I have to give at least $160 as a way of saying thank you guys for all your support. And so that's the plan. I hope you guys will come this Friday. It would be awesome. Low effort trolling. No, we did not agree it would be a StarCraft stream. Fuck all of you who are saying StarCraft. That never happened. It never happened. God damn it. Dapper, will I accept donations? And if so, will they help bring down that total? I'm going to pre-spend it. I'm going to pre-spend the 160. So that way I know I have it spent and good to go. I'll be doing the same thing that I do every stream. My super chats, the memberships and gifted memberships will be on. And yeah, did I say it would be a StarCraft stream? I may have to, I mean, if I said that, maybe I'll have to do both of them. But if it is a StarCraft stream, it's going to be a sober StarCraft stream. I'll tell you that much right fucking now. All right, let's get back into Phil being a piece of shit. That's the big announcement that I wanted to make. Ta-da! That's what's going on Friday.
Any day you just come to my stream and talk to me. Why do you need to meet me in person?
Oh, so annoying.
Quite honestly, it's an honest question.
Yeah, man who says he understands the human condition does not understand why his fans want to meet him in person. Picks both.
What's the difference? I don't think there is one. You can easily come to my stream and just talk to me on any given stream. I'm not a hard guy to reach.
It's just I want to be able to block anybody who says something that I don't agree with, and I want to be able to end the conversation without looking like a coward, and that I will ban you.
So why would you want to go to a convention? See, again, that's what I don't understand. Little Alex Holmes says Little Alex Horn says meeting in person is more meaningful for a fan. It is?
Yeah. Guys, I understand the human condition, okay? Hold on.
Understand. Little Alex Holmes says...
All right. I understand the human condition. When you get older, correct? You'll understand, that people are a certain way and they do certain things, correct? And I understand that as a 43-year-old adult, correct? I understand that stuff. You guys will understand the human condition later. Also,
Little Alex Horn says meeting in person is more meaningful for a fan. It is?
But I understand the human condition. Get it?
Again, for me, it's not. Like I told you guys, I'm not the kind of guy.
Hold on. For me, what?
It is. Again, for me, it's not.
I don't want to meet you. I'm translating that. That is exactly what this is. I don't want to meet you. You want to meet me? Oh, that would be meaningful and fun for you. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. For me, I don't want to meet any of you. Fuck all of you. Give me your money.
Like I told you guys, I'm not the kind of guy
that wants to meet people, and I just want to see you guys as super chats and tips across my screen.
Like, I idolize someone to the point where I need to meet them in person, right? Like, for example,
dick fuck. You're in this scenario. You're the idolized person. I'm not saying you should be an idolized person in any way, shape, or form, but in this scenario, you're the idolized person.
Stan Lee. I absolutely respected the living crap out of Stan Lee. I love Marvel Comics. I love the stuff that he did for the
and you wouldn't want to meet Stan Lee.
Comic book industry and for pop culture in general. I think he was a great guy. His cameo appearances were always funny. His interviews that were funny. Everything was good. Stan Lee was at a convention, a Comic-Con that I was at, and there was a giant line to meet him, and I said, I'm not going to wait in that line. I don't care.
Well, good for you. People who waited in the line, those are normal people.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, what were I even going to say? Hi, Stan. Good to meet you. Shake his hand. Okay, big deal. What's the point? We could probably have a more meaningful conversation right now on this stream
that I can control and ban you for if you say anything that I don't like. Correct.
Then we could have it if we met in real life.
Sure.
What the fuck?
You understand that, right? Because if I'm at a convention and there's a line of people to meet me, you're going to walk up, say hello, shake my hand, take a picture, get an autograph. You're out of here.
Okay. So you're going to want to run security heavy at your booth if you ever do this. Let me fast forward to you making the dumbass decision to go ahead and sign up for a public showing or a public panel. You're going to want to run heavy security, and you're going to want to be very careful about anybody who wants to take like an arm around you type of picture, especially if they want to put their left arm around you and they have their right arm free. Because as the camera, as they're getting ready to take the picture, they are going to grab you, pull you, and then they are going to slug you straight in the gut as hard as they possibly can. And then they're going to put that on the internet. And it's going to happen more times than you care to count. But, you know, I'm just saying that's probably what's going to happen. Ira, thank you for the 5. Now, guys, our new recruit numbers are down, right? And I'll be honest, your signing bonus is bad. But if we hit the goal, we get free pizza. Now I want Phil to be a recruiter. Now, guys, if you sign here and super chat, we'll go ahead and put you in as a fucking cook. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. See, Wook Dev, yeah. Broside help. Sav won't sleep with me even though I subbed. I know, man. Here I am, like, defending her out on the Twitters and, like, going and white knighting for her with the express goal, the express intent and goal of sleeping with Sav, who's Canadian and lives nowhere near me and will never meet in person. And she keeps blowing me off. She keeps being like, maybe some other time, you seem like a really nice person, not in a million years. I would rather fuck a cactus. She's been really teasing how bad she actually wants to meet me. But yeah, it just never seems to happen. I don't know. I need that crumb of pussy. I do. See, look, I'm in the same boat, yeah, I know. It was when she told me if I was the last man and on Earth and our doing it would save humanity, she would let humanity die. That's how I knew she was really interested. I could tell by the way she had that like disgusting look on her face how bad she really wanted me.
Here we can actually talk and have a conversation back and forth. There's no real time constraint or problem here, right? I think it's easier to do it this way. I say we can get an autograph. What's the point of an autograph? What does that do? What does that symbolize? What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. Anyone could just scribble their name on a piece of paper. Doesn't mean anything.
Then why did you sign the boxes back in the I signed the boxes day? Guys, you guys could win a box with my signature on it.
I would think that right now, if you asked me a question and I gave you 5 minutes of my time to answer your question, that would be more meaningful than you.
But you won't answer the questions that people want to ask. You filter the questions.
Waiting in line for 2 hours at a convention to meet me, shake my hand, take a picture, and get an autograph, and then you're out of there. Don't you think?
Dude, the man could make, man literally could make $100,000 in a day. He could. He shows up to a convention, okay, $100,000. 10 seconds, no cutting, no shooting, okay? Fists only. You get 10 seconds to hit him. As many times as you can. And I'd even go so far to say his face is off limits. Face and genitals are off limits, but you can hit him anywhere else. $100, 10 seconds. All right? Man would make $100,000 in a day. $100,000. But no, the man just has too much pride.
So that's what I don't understand about the whole.
He didn't line 3 times.
The whole fan thing, the whole idol thing, the whole convention thing. I just never understood it. I really didn't.
Wow. Oh, that's not the end. Hold on. The fuck was that? All right, moving on. DSP doesn't understand why the Dents only gave him $7 during the Memorial Day podcast. This background actually is giving me anxiety, and I don't... Duty, why would you make this? And whoever made it, Grok or fucking ChatGPT, the fuck, man?
I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money.
And that's going to allow us to now head out and explore the world. The problem was we couldn't head out until we had sufficient equipment, and now we're going to have it. So the next few Minecraft streams might actually be pretty exciting because we're going to be exploring rather than just staying around, the homestead. So that was good.
The homestead.
Yesterday, first stream, we raised over $100, but didn't hit the support goal for Claire Obscure. Now,
damn it, where is it? There it is.
now listen.
And there was much rejoicing.
I'm not going to get super upset or anything at all. Why? First of all, we've been playing Clear Obscure for over a month, and every time we played it, we've hit the support goal except yesterday. So the fact that it slowed down after a month is not shocking, but at the same time...
Okay, you guys are going to have to bear with me here, and I'm very sorry for having to do this, but you have to remember that I started technically after Filbert started, and Filbert started with $2 in support, and so now I have to know. I just have to know. 24 bucks. He's gonna go off. Oh, he's gonna go off today. Oh no. We'll keep this. We'll just keep this muted. We'll keep this muted and live. Right, so let's just keep it live, and we'll just check back every now and again and see how Phil's doing. Oh God,
it does suck that it's something that we were doing all the time consistently, and it seems to have run out. I am hoping that when we play it again later this week, because I'll be doing the main story stuff again, we will get back on track and hit a goal. Last night for Minecraft was the opposite. We had last stream last week not hit a support goal. In fact, it was a very under-supported stream. Last night we hit the goal and exceeded the goal. So I keep telling people this because people are saying stuff like, Phil, well, when you play Blueprints, attendance is very low and Claire Obscure's videos aren't getting any views. It's like, you don't understand something.
Do we?
It's not about the views. It has...
Yeah, this is the guy who won't start a stream until it hits a certain number.
It's been about views in a long-ass time.
Yes, MXT, he's front declawed.
Video views on YouTube are pretty much just nothing. Doesn't matter. You understand? I don't get paid a lot of money for ad revenue on YouTube. I never did since like 2017. It's been like...
Then why do you run ads? Like, granted, it took me a hot minute to understand the perk of not running ads and how to set it up, or how you can set it up in such a way like to do something like, and what I've set mine up for is as soon as you start the stream, like as soon as you come into the channel and watch, you might get an ad. That's it. I have the option of plugging ads in, but I don't do it. And so why do you plug ads if you know you're not going to get views, Phil?
Like 8 years since ad revenue mattered. You know what I mean? Not to say that it doesn't exist. All I care about is that we have a good time together on streams. People enjoy the content, engage with the content, and then we'll support the content. Now,
all I care about is that you give me money.
I understand that not every stream can we hit a support goal. And I also understand that certain games are going to get less attendance because, let's be honest, Blueprints is a puzzle game. How many people out there love puzzle games? Well, I do if it's a good, unique one, but not everyone. They're not for everyone. A lot of people just like action, action, action. Same goes for Claire Obscure. A lot of people like Claire Obscure, but then either are playing it for themselves or they're waiting for the next action game. But by the way, we're going to have action later on this week with Elden Ring Night Rain. Okay? So.
Okay. So what does this have to do with anything? I've completely lost the plot here. What is he talking about? Why are we on this?
I don't have to worry too much about that. I'm not concerned with the fact that, some views are down on certain streams, The fun part is when I do play something.
We just covered that San Antonio Spurs.
That's more interesting. We do get the viewership back too. Like,
you go back maybe 10, 15 minutes, you'll see it.
Today on the podcast, I guarantee we have like 100 viewers. And it'll gain over the course of the show. But it's not a big deal because we're playing Blueprints and I get it. Now, when I play Night Rain later in the week, we'll probably have way more people. And that's okay. You see, it's all good. But people like to try to say the sky is falling and freak out about stuff. I've been doing this for over 15 years.
Not a flex. Doing this for 15 years and having 140 people watch your podcast, not a flex.
The sky is not falling. everything is actually quite good right now, quite frankly. And I'm enjoying myself, and everything we're doing is working out. So I'm not worried in any way, shape, or form. Trust me, I'll let you know if there's a reason to be worrying. And right now there isn't, right?
The begging will go through the roof, trust me.
Now, we've got so much great stuff going right around the horizon, right? We've got, like I said, next week, we've got Switch 2.
Around the horizon? Over the horizon?
With Mario Kart World, if I can get it. We've got Street Fighter 6 update. We've got a big Summer Game Fest event that's going to announce
Wait a minute, hold on.
Stuff going right around the horizon.
Okay, yeah, around the horizon, yeah, there's that, but...
Right, we've got, like I said, next week, we've got Switch 2.
What do you mean we've got Switch 2? You don't... okay. So he's got one lined up, he's just not talking about it. Okay.
It's Mario Kart World, if I can get it. We've got Street Fighter 6 update. We've got a big Summer Game Fest event that's going to announce a ton of new games and stuff. We're going to have an Xbox showcase. We're going to have new games over the course of June, including, what is it, Mind's Eye? Is Death Stranding 2 in June? There's a ton in June. And I haven't even looked at the release calendar in so long, but I know for a fact that there's a bunch of stuff going on in June. Okay. All right, so what else do you guys want to talk about? And by the way, again, thank you. That actually was the first contribution to the stream, if you can believe it.
Dude.
Typically, we get more than it.
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
For the podcast, it would be great to get some support right now, guys, to get some momentum moving before we start playing Blueprints.
Did he hit his goal, but it was a Hail Mary, wasn't it? Or a Whale Mary at the end? $2. Are we holding the stream hostage again? We're back to this? Mr. Burnell?
You would love to see me kicking ass at Evo. In what? But then, Radon, you kind of like have fought other tough stuff.
Uh-huh.
Mozzie, thank you for a $5 super chat. He says, happy Memorial Day, everyone. Hope everyone is doing good and enjoying the day today. Thank you, Mozzie. That's our
yeah, and by the way, this is after he's done the whole, apparently it's all about drinking and shopping, okay? And I don't understand why we would do such a thing. Also, why are people not attending my streams and giving me money? Well, it's Memorial Day. Shouldn't they be out, honoring the troops and not spending money or something like that? Bill, isn't that what you just said?
Second contribution of the podcast. Again, everyone, thanks for chilling during the podcast. It would be great to get some support going. We are actually quite slow today on the show. I don't know why. Some days we get great momentum. Today we have almost nothing.
Been a while since we got to use it.
It would be great to get a little bit more before we start with Blueprints here, because we're going to start momentarily. Okay?
Are we? Mr. Burnell? Mr. Burnell?
Speak! Why don't you speak?
Holy shit.
Yes, I know. Isn't it hilarious how everyone freaked out about the Trump tariffs? Yeah, all the tariffs have been delayed. Everyone's, prices are going to go crazy and everything. And then all the tariffs have been delayed, which is the whole point of tariffs to begin with, is that it wasn't ever going to go into effect. It was to play chicken with these other countries to get them to budge. So
play chicken with the other it doesn't impact the other countries, you fucking half-wit.
That we could come to a more amicable agreement between us. The intention was never to start laying down insanely huge tariffs that would blow up prices worldwide. But people like to freak out with sensationalist media idiots rather than actually follow facts and, real meaning behind what's going on in politics.
Because you know anything about politics. Okay.
Why is there slow mode in Kick Chat when there's usually 50 to 70 people in the chat? Because if I turn off slow mode, people will come in with 20, 30 bot accounts and just spam the entire chat. They already
come in with 20 and 30 bot. Someone's going to have to explain this shit to me about somebody will come in singularly with 20 bot accounts. I'm assuming there's some type of fucking API call you can do or fucking app out there or something that you can have 20 fucking instances at the same goddamn time running the same goddamn message.
That's why. Did I hear Soul Calibur 2 will be on Switch 2? Someone had said that.
Mr. Burnell.
All right, well.
Oh.
I think we're going to end the show. I want to say thanks. It was a chill show. Today I'm eager to try the G5 pad again and see how it works and see if it's any good. Actually, like I said, I have a USB cables coming. I wonder if they got delivered.
This is something we definitely need to do on the stream.
So.
$7 whole, $7.
Not yet.
Woo. Mr. Burnell? Oh my God. Dude, do something. Do anything. Fucking fart. I don't care.
I hope it doesn't keep happening.
Oh my God. Duty had to cut. Oh my God.
Why is there a boat here? Am I supposed to ride the boat to school?
Okay, let's end the show and get ready for Blueprints, okay, guys? Thank you for chilling. Great podcast today. Remember, tomorrow, there is no podcast. All right, none. I will be doing a full stream of Clear Obscure Expedition 33 to try to get maximum gameplay and good advancement of the game and the plot. So I hope you'll come back and join me tomorrow for that. But in the meantime, thanks a lot for a great show. I'll be back on Wednesday. Thank you all. See you then, and peace out. Bye-bye.
Come on, give me the, deleted by a moderator. What did Super Ponchon said maximum, get right here. Right, maximum gameplay.
For a great show.
Gone. Fucking gone. What was wrong with that?
I'll be back on Wednesday. Thank you all. See you then, and
you fucking
peace out.
gay
Bye-bye.
bitch.
He said maximum gameplay.
Okay.
What was wrong with maximum gameplay? That didn't seem so bad. All right, let's see. What are we at here? Top tip. Okay. All right. Previous was $24. Oh, we got $16 from Expedition 42. Lord knows it. Oh my. It's going to be a bad day. It's going to be a real bad day. DSP doesn't see any value financial in meeting his dense, worried detractors. Well, if this is the same thing, we'll skip it. But
would I ever go to a convention again? Ask Stuart. Well,
yeah,
Stuart,
it's the same thing. That's the same thing. Low support Blueprints Memorial Day stream tips. Where are they?
Really need that money. Really, that money. There is nothing. Okay, there's nothing there. There's no message. It's just a 420 tip.
420. Damn, should have been 220.
Thank you, whoever did anonymously the 420 tip. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I know, but what's wrong with saying maximum gameplay? Is that a detractor thing? Do only detractors say maximum gameplay?
One of the very few contributions we've gotten today, so thank you.
Oh my God.
So now we're
Money, please.
maximum
up to
flex,
23 bucks of
bro.
support with only. Oh man, we only have like an hour left. Guys, I don't know what's going on with Blueprints today. All right, guys. So Blueprints time. Thanks for chilling. Stick around we can still interact, but I'll be playing Blueprints, and feedback is always appreciated when we play this game. And of course, support, guys. We're at only $7. Now I have 3 hours of gameplay coming up. Obviously, I would love to hit a goal. We're going to do another Blueprint stream later in the week too. So please, let's get some support for Blueprints today. Here we go. All right, everyone, welcome back to Blueprints. It is day 30.
Welcome black to blue. Did I hear that right?
For Blueprints today. Here we go. All right, everyone, welcome back to Blueprints. It is day 32.
Welcome black to blue.
And man, it seems like every single time that we do a major stream of this now, we just unlock a ton of stuff, right? We really do. So
after you've read the guides and exactly how to do what you should be doing, okay.
Let's move forward, grab our allowance of now 20 coins, which is crazy to begin with. That's moonshine right there. Ready to drink, guys? I am.
Are you serious?
Thank you to Cherry Ice 16.
I thought he was actually going to pop a White Claw there for a second.
Finally, our first contribution today from Kick.
We haven't seen it.
Appreciate that. It's a gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted sub. Well, that gets us to $12 in support. Guys, please support the stream today.
God.
Big Blueprint stream here today. Please support it. Let's keep that momentum rolling this week. Let's hit our goals so we can do fun DSP tries it later in the week.
Somebody ought to average out how often he begs. Like, I know Franny does the total number of begs, but like, one, categorize them. The guys, please support, like, how many he average does. The off-color commentary, like things like, I think I would be doing better if I had support. And then I don't know, make it a third category. And then challenge a streamer to be like, all right, meet his averages and just find out how many they can do before they actually like feel so disgusting they need to vomit into like, you know, a trash can nearby. Just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. I just feel so fucking disgusting. Just to like really sell how much he sucks.
All right. Well, we can't open the garage. We already have done that, but we can't open the garage this time. See you in this next run. Cool.
All right, now guys, is he cutting the stream here?
I just have to pee really quick, everybody.
Oh yeah, we're cutting
bear
the
with me. I'm just
stream.
gonna run to the bathroom. Yeah, Loaded Diaper's an idiot. He's saying you can't stream on Kick and another place and be in the partner program. That changed like a month ago. But you're an idiot, and you're gonna come in here and try to lecture me. You don't know what you're talking about, moron. Okay, I'll be right back.
Daintily press the mic.
The game times you, and we're trying to get the clock.
He just left. Okay.
Hour early, and I screwed that up. All right. So guys, here's the deal. I'm going to continue on. We have 2 more hours of gameplay of Blueprints on the stream. Guys, this is the least supported stream I've had in ages. We are at $12.
And there was much rejoicing.
And we are, 3 hours into the stream. Okay? Now, we still have 2 hours left. Please support Blueprints. I've absolutely loved this game, and I've loved keeping it in the rotation. I want to keep it
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
in the rotation. We put so much time into it. Every time we play, we have advantage.
Is that what he's doing anymore? Okay. I've been hearing about that. I've been hearing that he's been violating TOS over on Kick, and I was like, I guess I don't really understand what he's doing, but he's not telling Kick that he's multi-streaming, so he's getting as okay.
On with it. Please support Blueprints today. If you like this stream, you like this game, please support it, all right? I would appreciate that. Anything. A super chat, a tip, a membership, a sub. Right now we have 1 membership.
Everybody knows how they can give you money, Phil. It's the same way that it's been for the past however many goddamn fucking years, okay?
I have received.
Oh, Zach K, thank you for being a member. Zach Z. Thank you for being a gym newbie for 3 months. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we are cheese? Yes. Multi-stream is a TOS unless stated. Yeah, I think that's what people are saying, MRC. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but yeah. It's a self-soothing routine. Let him have it. No!
1 tip, 1 super chat, and that's it. And that's why we're at, like, what, $12? Oh, excuse me, we're at $17. So, you know, please support if you can, all right?
Or you just could be grateful you have $17 from playing video games. Shut the fuck up and start, filling out job applications. That is something that you could do as well.
All right, here we go. So everyone, I made a little bit of a mistake, just so everyone knows. I went to use the restroom, okay, when we were starting.
And you pissed on yourself.
I didn't realize I hadn't paused the game. The problem with that is, remember, we're trying to hurry up, and we're trying to get the clock tower early, because when you get the clock tower early, that's when you get one of the keys to the end, the final 8 doors. So, sadly, even if we draft clock tower early here, I may not get a key. I don't think it was too long, but still, I wasted.
Oh, fuck, I don't know about clock tower. I have been kind of falling off my Blueprints gameplay. And fuck, I'm getting spoiled here, you guys.
Time, which really sucks. I got to try to remember that. Whenever I start, if I got to take a quick break, I have to pause the game. All right. I guess we'll have to try to figure this out.
Oh, what's up, Ice? I didn't even see. How you doing, man?
All right, guys. Well, my wife just arrived home from work, so I'm going to take a brief break to go see her. It's going to be like 5-10 minutes tops.
Didn't he just take a break?
It won't be a super long break. In the meantime, please support the stream. As you know, today's the least supported stream I've done in ages. Like ridiculously low support.
This about money,
please,
but also
for Blueprints,
I've
loved playing this game as long as I have. I want to keep going. Look, every time we play, we're unlocking new mysteries and stuff. All right? Please, let's get some support, and let's get it happening. All right? Please, all right? When I come back, let's get a nice sub bomb or something in place, all right?
Dude, shut the fuck up. Let's get a nice sub bomb. I want a super chat. I want a TEV. I want a Kick membership. I want a YouTube subscriber. I want this. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And if people give you their money, be grateful. How hard is this?
All right, guys, thank you. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Oh. All right, guys, we're going to continue. We got 90 minutes left on this stream. Probably enough for 2 more runs, or maybe only 1. It really depends on what happens here with this puzzle we're about to try to figure out. But again, guys, I've loved the Blueprints. The month and a half we've been playing it. I want to continue. We keep finding more puzzles and things, but, we need some support today. All right, please support the stream if you can. Let's continue. Here we go. Magic, thanks for $2 super chat. Different game, please. Yeah, I'll be playing a different game on my late stream and tomorrow and the day after. Just come to a stream for a game that you want rather than complaining about the game I'm playing. Thanks. Okay. Well, we know that they're true. Let's open another Sunbox.
Yep, I don't know where he is right now.
Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement.
Are we banning people? Hold on. Well, are we banning people? Positive and chill.
Only one.
Oh no, he's typing something. Okay, my bad, my bad.
Water, the east-facing villa. Good stuff.
Yeah, does this not mean you failed? Yeah, you failed. Okay.
All right. Save and quit. And I do want to say thank you to those who were here and did support in some way. It's a shame because as we brought this game back to the daytime slot, we've been hitting the support goals every time. Today we didn't. It's disappointing.
And there was much rejoicing.
I realize the game, we've been playing it for a long time, okay? Every time I play it, we get people coming on the stream and whining. Oh, I don't like this game's boring. I don't know why people come to the stream if they're just going to whine. I really don't.
Okay, then tell them to go away. Actually, ban them. That'd be even better. So they don't come to your other streams.
Personally, I'm still really enjoying. You saw how much we unlocked today.
Drax, don't expect $150 because he played a game. Why don't you just tell him not to breathe, sir? I mean, honestly. I mean, you're just cutting his legs out from under him there. God.
How much I really enjoyed the game, right? I'm having a grand time playing it. I want to keep going, but I am hoping that this is a one-off. All right? I hope that this is to become a regular thing. If it does, that's a big problem. Okay? So let's see what happens. But thank you to those who were here for Blueprints. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I hope you're still watching on demand. You're enjoying. I'll see you next time. We are going to play it again later in the week. See you then.
Come on, give me the sign-off Begman. I need the sign-off Begman. Oh, he gets wailed out here, doesn't he?
All right, guys. Well, the other reason that this does put us at a, how can I say?
God damn, those are big. These two stretch lines go away right here. They go away when he brings his shoulders together. That means they are already taut.
It's not a bad position, but if you had looked at the amount of streams that we have going this week, okay? If we had hit a goal every stream now through Friday.
And by the way, I don't think I brought this up yet. Did he walk into Curl and Twirls and say, give me the Weed Whacker special? Because that fucking cut is fucking terrible. It is just awful.
Friday, we would have been doing DSP tries of this new How to Train Your Dragon meal at Burger King, which would put it.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Friday, we would have been doing DSP tries of this new How to Train Your Dragon meal at
Burger King. The drain. He says how to drain your dragon, but that was earlier, I think.
Burger King, which would put us in prime position to hit 100 goals.
Look how he grabbed his overshirt. Okay, hold on.
If we had hit a goal every stream now through Friday, we would have been doing DSP tries of this new How to Train Your Dragon meal at Burger King.
The fuck was that?
Which would put us in prime position to hit 100 goals next week for the big marathon. That's why I was hoping that we were going to be hitting goals. And the fact that we didn't hit this one sucks. And now we're playing this again on Wednesday. We're going to have the same situation. I hope not.
I know at one point he actually says how to drain your dragon.
You know, but it's not the end of everything. I mean, we did well. $100 is a good amount. Come. Okay.
But the reason I now have to turn on the GIF viewer and my background lights and stuff like that is to upload. It's definitely not because I'm stalling and hoping to God that somebody wails out like I've called them and told them to do. No. They call that a sway cut, or AKA swerve and burn. Dude, they call that shit fuck my shit up, fam. Just fuck my shit up. That's what they call that shit.
Getting them set up for the late stream.
If they really called it that, that's an atrocious name, and it fits Phil for sure.
Okay. All right. So tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It is.
Okay. Garmenides, to the corner. You go to the corner right now. The one with the razor wire and the auto turrets. You go to that corner. That is. God damn.
more of the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, more Capcom versus SNK 2. There's actually a big discussion going on. I'm going to read it.
Trust me, it's an
People were
honor
talking
to go
about
to the
P-Groove is
corner.
good. I'm going to see, maybe I'll do some P-Groove tonight. I'll have to figure it out. But thank you guys for chilling with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you tonight for fighting games. If not, tomorrow is more Clear-Ups here and American...
Come on, where is it? Where's my... Oh my gosh, you guys! You won't ever believe this for the 900th time that it's totally happening.
Truck Simulator.
Come
okay?
on, where is it?
All right, I will see you all tonight for fighting...
Oh, I guess we don't get to see it. Womp, womp, womp. But I know it happened at some point. All right. So now we are getting to my last few videos that I have set up for today. I know, quicker stream, but I'm sorry, work is work, and I'm just feeling some kind of way. The fun corner. Why don't I ever get to go to the fun corner? Well, I'll make sure that if I see something that is absolutely horrendous to send you to the corner. Oh shit. Rebsy, what did you do? What did you do, Rebsy? Shitty Oregon? Hold on. What is this? Shitty Oregon.
Look, what the... All the jobs only say California or Arizona. That's it. There's no Washington jobs. This is really stupid. I don't want to have to buy Oregon. People are like, oh, if you buy Oregon, then you'll have more routes. I don't want to spend more money. I only wanted to spend $5. Why sell a DLC separately if it requires you to buy a second DLC?
I stopped the fucking... There we go.
How does that make any sense? All right, you know what? This is stupid. I'm just going to buy the stupid Oregon DLC that I don't want.
What?
You're right. It'll connect the states. And then hopefully we'll be good.
Wait,
this
what?
is just dumb that I have to spend more money. I don't want...
What game is this that you have to buy money per state?
I want to spend $5 more on a shitty state I don't want.
This is American Truck Simulator? A shitty state? Oregon's a shitty state? Okay.
I'm not exaggerating when I tell you.
$5 more on a shitty state I don't want.
I'm not exaggerating when I tell you. Seattle has literally become so crime-ridden. And the crime and theft is so rampant in the tourism areas that most people who live around here say don't go there.
Shitty Oregon. Who the hell wants Oregon? It's like the worst state there is.
Rebsy, do you feel some kind of way about Oregon? I am detecting Rebsy feels some kind of way. $200 for the DLCs. Holy shit.
What a waste of money. For Oregon. Intensive Care Bear did a $5 super chat, says, here's for having to buy the doo-doo Oregon.
Oh, come on now.
I'm a scat man.
You know that had to happen. All right, so that's the next one. He breaks his new autistic sensory approved controller and the dent streak ends. That's where we are. That's God, I don't want to see this. I don't. Actually, okay, should I do the introduction of the controller before he breaks the controller? I feel like I should do the intro before he breaks it. Oh. Let's do that. Let's do it that way.
All right, so folks, let's do it. As you know, last week I was starting to have some issues with my Elite 2 controller on the PC. Notably, it was having stick drift when I was playing.
What? Michigan's new state motto: "We're not Oregon." Thank you, Ira. That should there's a number of states that could say that about their neighboring state. You know, Colorado. We're not Utah.
Playing Minecraft only, which come to find out is because the mod that I'm using, the controller mod for Minecraft Java Edition, is just super sensitive.
God
it doesn't really have accurate dead
really?
zone. So because of that, it's making the controller go crazy. It's really not the controller's fault, it's the mod. But also, it actually had turned off. It wasn't working properly, but come to find out that's because it wasn't charged properly. My fault. But while I was talking about this, someone said, you know, it would be nice if you had a backup controller. Because right now you only have that one.
Someone, people. Someone.
You do have your original Xbox controller, but you know you have to plug it in and stuff. It would be great for you to have a backup controller. And then people during the week started talking about Hall Effect like joysticks. I was like, I don't know what a Hall Effect thumbstick is. I never heard of it. So someone looked into it.
Nice belch there, Phil.
And asked me during the week, hey, could I donate a Hall Effect controller?
And by the way, I want to take this time. Let's see here.
That you
Hold
can
on.
try out so you can see if you like it.
I got there. Oh wait, is this a long sleeve shirt? I can't tell if he's rolled up the sleeves, because if it's not, the man has short sleeve shirts that exceed the length of his undershirt. Y'all, have you seen the shirt he was wearing today? Have y'all seen that shit? This was just unreal. Hold on.
I'm not going to say no. You want to send me something?
Damn it. Wrong button.
I'll try it out. So this is the G5.
God damn it. I hate it when I do this. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Let me just copy that. Oh, actually I can just, what am I looking for? Window capture. There we go. And give me Snagit Editor. Haha. Yeah, there it is. So, I have thoughts about this. None of them are good in any way, shape, or form. I can actually imagine the outer shirt gone. Like, it's the shirt is so large on him. The undershirt is so large. I can actually look at the image and actually see him in all red shirt. The man woke up and said, yeah, this works. And I don't know how you get to that point in your life. At some point, somebody who has done the worst of the worst things for a hit of meth has gone, maybe it's time for me to quit. How do you dress yourself, look yourself in the mirror, and not immediately go, I should get rid of this overshirt. I should get rid of this. I don't know how you don't do that. But right after he decided to do that, then he called attention to it himself, and then he decided to flex, which is what's over on the left side behind chat. But not only did he flex once, no, he had to flex twice, and he had to look at chat. He had to look at chat to see if he was getting any love there. He was not. He was getting no love. Anyway, yeah, that's what he's been on today. That's where he started, and that's why I was looking at this shirt going, okay, so he does have shirts that could be longer than his overshirt. He doesn't have to wear fucking he doesn't have to wear shirts that are 2 to 3 inches shorter than his undershirt. He doesn't have to. Oh, MXT, calm down.
Pro V2 controller from
Don't tempt me.
Mashanike? Is that how you pronounce it? Mashanike? I don't know. I've never heard of the company before, and quite frankly, I don't even know anything about the controller. So let's open it up and let's see what it's all about. First of all, someone said, does it have RGB? It says it does, but I don't know if it's really going to sync with my RGB program, right? It probably won't. It'll probably just do its own RGBs, perhaps. I don't know. So Rick Grimes Dime says, Hall effect triggers are really good. It helps prevent stick drift. People have been begging Sony to add them to their DualSense controllers. Oh, yeah? Huh. All right, well, here we go. So.
Wow, that was riveting.
Let's go to our patented dual cam setup.
No, I did not see he did a racism again. Is it on this one? That'd be hilarious if it was.
Hold on. Aha! So here it is, the Mashanike G5 Pro V2 controller for PC. How do you open this thing? Oh, okay. Oh, it's got a sticker. What a pain.
Oh, it's got a sticker, you guess.
I hate it when they put stickers on these things. Yeah, it's like holding this on or something, this tab. Let's see. Oh, great. I broke the plastic right away. Great.
Get a knife.
Well, let's hope it's not broken. I doubt they're going to accept the return. Yeah, no, they would. It's just the box.
Who would accept a return? Don't you have to have, like, the original person who bought it return it?
Yeah. Sheesh. Why do they have to put stupid stickers on this crap?
To alleviate the 5-finger discount.
I don't have any nails. I just cut my fingernails, trimmed them. So now I can't get the sticker off.
Okay, so what he's saying is that he saw something with a whole lot of urban-style people, and he bit them all off. Got it.
Look.
Oh, I did see that. I did see that.
Okay.
The racism thing. Yes, I did.
Sticker. There you go. Exciting unboxing. Okay. Looks like it has a wireless USB adapter. Oh, it's white? Oh, I didn't even understand from the box. I couldn't even tell what color it was.
Who has their RGB set on their keyboard to like just rando blink?
So this is the USB adapter, it looks like.
This is content, ladies and gentlemen.
Put it in a bag. I don't know why.
Because what else are they going to put it in?
So there it is. And it says Masha Nike on it. You can see. And it has the button. I guess you push the button to get it to start searching. Wireless signal. But. I was just going to say, how do you charge it? I guess it comes with a USB cable. And so this is what I'll use to charge it. Yep. Its own USB.
It throws the bag on the ground. Okay.
Cable there. All right, good, because I'm going to need that. We're going to charge it this morning during the podcast. All right. And then the real controller right here. If I can get it out. It's stuck. Well, let's see what this controller looks like.
What are we doing, Phil? Why is this fancy. A thing?
So, wow, it looks very fancy, does it not? It is a standard form fit of an Xbox controller for sure. Okay. I wonder if the D-pad's any good, because the D-pad has been the major problem that I've had with a lot of controllers, that the D-pads are kind of crappy.
This is content.
But it's silver with white thumbsticks, white buttons, and a white D-pad, as you can see. Buttons are, they're more of a clicky style, I would say. They're not
clicky styled.
Really soft touch. They click when I click them.
Oh my God. This man wanted to review cologne to tell you what it smells like. And we're talking about clicky. Guys, the buttons, they're clicky. Oh, wow. Wow. This is amazing.
$10 will go a long way to make Cat stop crying.
Oh, we get some context from Rebsy. Thank you for the 10, my brother. I really appreciate it. Been living in Oregon for 3 years. And yes, Oregon does have drawbacks. But when's the last time the guy explored his area? P.S. Yes, the photos you see were taken by me. Well, first of all, I did not know the photos were taken by you, and those were gorgeous photos. Well done. And then second, thank you for the 10. I really do appreciate it. And the only place that I've ever had beef with Oregon was Portland. I don't know anything else about Oregon except Portland, and that's the only place I've ever had beef with. But yeah, man, big ups. I'm glad that one, the man in what was it? How long was that clip? 2 minutes? In 2 minutes, showed more outdoor activity than Phil has in 17 years. And it wasn't even the full 2 minutes. It was like the last 30 seconds. In the last 30 seconds, Rebsy has been outside doing more shit than Phil has in 16 fucking years. I'm not sure how, but, you know, it's actually quite impressive. Very much so. Thank you again, Rebsy, for the 10. I greatly appreciate it.
Thumbsticks are interesting. So there's like zero resistance in any direction on the thumbsticks. I guess these are called Hall effect thumbsticks. However, I don't know how they're designed or what they are, how they work, how they're any different from standard
Google exists, asshole.
Thumbsticks. I don't know. There's many buttons on here. That would be your start and back, but I don't know what that's supposed to be. I guess that would be like the Xbox button. But then what is that? I guess it's the Mashanike logo, perhaps. But what is this button? I don't know.
It could be programmable. It could be a nothing burger. It could be designed for something to read the goddamn manual.
The RGB? I don't know. Right? There's your D-pad. Here's your so the shoulder buttons.
No, it might look cool, and that's completely fine, you know. And I would get it, you know, if he was kind of like a tech channel that, you know, you could base opinions off of, or you could take his opinions on something and learn from it. But I have clicky buttons. The fuck does that even mean?
I don't know if I like the feel of the shoulder buttons. So the shoulder buttons do have a texture on them. See that? They actually do have like a grooved texture to them. But I don't know if I like the positioning. They feel a little bit higher. I don't know how I can really describe it. They feel a little bit higher up than the standard shoulder buttons of the standard Xbox or Xbox Elite controller. So I'm not sure how much I like those. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. And then your triggers also have texture to them.
Your triggers are the word horse, beg, WWE champions, Hogan, bank leaks. Oh no, the controller triggers. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
As you can see. So basically both the bumper and the trigger have texture on them. And then there's other extra buttons
Tevin,
on this thing. So first
yes.
off, there's these buttons, which I don't know what these do.
Squeeze
See them? 2
banana,
buttons up here.
gout May
So I guess maybe these are
first.
extra mappable buttons if you need extra buttons. And then on the
Being called poor.
back,
You guys are
there's
savage.
also 2 buttons, like when you're gripping it. See that? Huh. Now, I see a switch. And the switch, oh my goodness, what does all this say? It says, I can't even read it. I need my glasses. Hold on.
Oh my
Where are my
God, old man
Over there.
Phil.
Look at him and tell me there's a God.
Oh man, I gotta go grab them. It's 4 settings, and I'm not sure how to do
Bruh.
it.
Bruh.
Ah!
Old bastard. Oh God, okay, he's back. Yeah, I
And you have
actually
my
skipped
reading glasses.
forward.
Oh, okay. It says, what the? I don't even know what that symbol on the left is supposed to be. It looks like a
We can't fucking see it, asshole.
battery or something. I can't tell. Then it says NS. So I don't know what NS means. Then it says PC. And then all the way to the right, and that's where they have it on by default, it says 2.4 gigahertz.
Okay, so that's probably gonna be to the adapter. Either that or it's gonna be does Bluetooth operate at 2.4?
Okay. I'm assuming maybe that has to do with wireless.
NS could be Nintendo Switch. Good call.
No. Also, you've got sliders here, and I'm wondering if this makes these triggers adjustable. Let's find out.
The fuck?
Yes. Just like my Elite 2 controller, there are sliders, and those sliders adjust the amount that you have to pull the trigger to have the trigger actually activate. So you can have it be really quick response for a competitive game, or you can more loosen it. And there are... It looks like there's only 2 settings. It's just all the way or... Yeah, or tight. It's 2 adjustments that you can do on there. Tight or loose, basically. Okay.
Yeah, it's the that's what I thought. I thought the dongle would be on 2.4.
So basically, it has a lot of features of the Elite 2, right? It has some extra buttons and things. Remember, the Elite 2 had, like, attachable things, right, that were on here that you could adjust. This one just has buttons already built in there, okay? And then there's 2 extra shoulder buttons there. So it has essentially 4 extra buttons from a standard controller, which is kind of cool, I think. The look of it, I do kind of like the look of it. My one concern is that it's white.
Okay, this one, that takes me aback. Dude, no. So I'm thinking of all the reasons why it would be bad to be white. And no. It doesn't have to do with him having greasy fucking hands, does it?
Anything that's white tends to get dirty, you know, especially because you're going to be playing this, and these thumbsticks perhaps are going to get sweaty, or your natural oils of your hand
Oh, dear God.
going to affect them. You don't know. You know, very, very possibly that could happen. And also, I will say this, the thumbsticks don't really have any texture on them. On the Elite 2, you get all different thumbsticks that you can actually swap out. These are not swappable. As you can see, they're just in there. They don't lift off magnetically or whatever like the Elite 2 does. So these might wear out. Now, it is a cheaper controller than the Elite.
Why do you know that? I thought somebody gave it to you. Did you just call that person cheap?
2. The Elite 2 is insanely expensive. It's like $130, $40. This one is less than $100. I think this was like $60, $70 perhaps.
Never mind.
So it's not as expensive as a controller as the Elite 2. So I guess we'll see. You know, when I use it, I'm kind of interested in how everything's going to react. The buttons are more clicky styled. They do feel very...
Clicky styled? They're clicky styled.
These face buttons feel very different. That seems like the big change. The face buttons are a little different. The thumbsticks are supposed to be Hall effect. And we'll have to see, right? So I guess the question is, like, how do I use it with my PC? There was a switch that said, you know, PC, but what the heck is this? Stickers? Apparently Mashinike stickers that you could put on stuff. Maybe you can put them on the controller. I don't want to put them on a controller. So it says, here it is, Mashinike gamepad.
Oh my God, it's the thing you should have read from the beginning. Oh my God.
G5 Pro V2. Okay, this is a 2.4 gigahertz charger. It's not charger.
Charger?
Adapter.
Receiver? Transceiver? Transmitter? Radio? 2.4.
So I guess you have to leave it on the 2.4 setting in order to have it wirelessly connect, I guess, is what they're saying. Also, hold on, I want to read the manual.
Oh my God.
You fucking gay bitch.
I'm going to unbox this. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to hypothesize what all this shit does. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to read the manual now. Riveting content, everybody. This is what your fans really want to see.
So this controller.
Next stream, I've lied. I lied. We're not doing Doom the Dark Ages. We're not doing StarCraft. No, y'all are watching me read the two towers front to back.
Came with classic height thumbsticks, but they're saying you can purchase
Why
both
is there a
short
boat here?
and
Am I
tall
supposed to ride the boat
thumbsticks,
to school?
and those can be installed on the controller as well. That's a feature, is that you can buy different heights of thumbsticks.
Oh, and I mean silently low effort trolling. I'm not reading it out loud. I'm reading.
And install it on the controller. So that's cool to know. And also says there's an optional controller stand that you can purchase. So if I like this controller, maybe I'll buy the controller stand for it so I can charge it and stand it up. We'll see.
Maybe every like 20 minutes, I'll be like, oh, okay, you see? So in the book, correct. This you guys don't know who this is because I've been reading it silently. But this guy, I think he's going to do something. I think it's going to be really cool.
Okay.
That's exactly what it would be, Dapper.
Yeah, it's showing all these programmable buttons. Also, the pairing button is on top, so that's how you pair it with the wireless adapter, okay? Cool.
This is like a 5-year-old getting the controller for Christmas.
Light. There's a light on here to indicate if it's synced or not, okay? That's good. Yeah, connecting in 2.4G mode. 2.4G dongle can automatically detect PC mode and switch mode. You can manually switch between PC mode, switch mode, and input mode by pressing and holding the buttons for 3 seconds.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break because I have to see. Guys! You guys! I don't believe it! I cannot believe it! $28! $28 of support! Oh my god! He's gonna be unhinged! What? He's gonna be so unhinged at 4 o'clock! Oh my god! Oh, that is fantastic! That is so great. Oh shit.
Alright, so yeah.
Oh yeah, we are straight up in for it, man.
So we're gonna try the 2.4G mode and see if it works right out of the box, because that's what it was set up to automatically. Hopefully it does.
Beth Bear with the 5, and of course the very, very topical topic. Will the two towers explain how jet fuel melts steel beams? Yes, it does. It totally does. Oh, fuck. You're savage, man. You're savage.
PC mode is for
love
Bluetooth.
You.
Got it. So PC mode is for Bluetooth or wired only.
God
NS
damn,
Nintendo Switch. Remember I said it said NS on the back? That means Nintendo Switch mode. So this actually works with the Switch. That's interesting.
Hey guys, did you know it means Nintendo Switch? Do you know what that means? It means it doesn't work with the Switch mode. No one thought that, Phil.
I wonder if this will work with the Switch 2, actually. Oh, wow. I wonder if this will work with the Switch 2.
Why would that matter? You don't
this
have
might be
one.
a viable thing for people to use right out of the box rather than buying the expensive-ass Pro controller for a Nintendo. Nintendo's Pro controller is like $80, $90. It's insane. So I wonder if this will actually work with the Switch 2. That might be cool. But it works with Switch 1, according to this. Okay.
Sir, a second eagle has hit the tower. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
All right, this battery display. Cool. It tells you how much charge is in there. Oh, wow. There's a light brightness adjustment, light mode adjustment, vibration intensity adjustments. Oh, my God. It even has a joystick dead zone switch. Wow.
Did you lose a word in there? A joystick dead zone switch?
God. It even has a joystick dead zone switch.
Tonight.
Wow.
You.
Air mouse. This can
I'm sorry, Dark Mage.
be a mouse? How? It says you can turn it into an air mouse. I don't know how that's even possible, but okay. It claims it has that functionality. All right, well. And it has a whole guide on how you can take the top off and replace the joysticks. So that's kind of cool.
Take the top off. You're married, dude.
It gives you instructions on how to do that. I'm saving these instructions because I might actually want to do that eventually. Because I think that's the idea with these controllers is unlike, say, a Microsoft controller. If a joystick gets stick drift or breaks, you just buy a new stick. You don't buy a whole new controller. You buy the new stick and then you open this up and you replace the parts. That way you're not constantly buying entire new replacement controllers like you would be doing with the Microsoft ones, right?
Dude, this is the man actually is doing this segment and thinks this is entertaining.
Okay,
Well,
turbo
he's
function.
killing
It
me
does have a
here.
turbo function. Oh my god. Yeah, there's the function button. It says hold the function button and the button you want, you get a turbo mode. Wow. It has an app for Android and iOS as well. Oh my god.
Now you can stream Raid Shadow Legends or WWE Champions.
Advanced functionality, it's showing the charging dock, which we don't have, but I might get it if I like the controller.
Yeah, Max Fritos is channeling me right now. Can we skip this, please?
See, it says, the weird part is on the front of the box, it says RGB, but nowhere in the instructions does it mention RGB, which leads me to believe that it actually isn't going to sync with any RGBs. Like, if I plug this in...
Of all the things to be concerned about.
To my PC right now, it probably won't sync via RGB. Well, I'm going to try anyway. Let's do it. I'm going to go plug this in. So I'm going to plug the controller in via USB to have it start charging, and then I'm going to plug in its adapter, and we'll see what happens. Okay? I doubt it's going to work, like, instantly, and this wire's too short. It won't reach. I need to have it charge. But we're going to test it when I play Clear Obscure. So let's go have this plug in. All right.
Hold on.
Charge. But we're going to test it when I play Clear Obscure. It'll work, like, instantly, and this wire's too short. It won't reach. I need to have it charge. But we're going to test it when I play Clear Obscure. So let's go have this plug in. All right. Cool.
Cool. Oh my god. It's two things to plug in, Phil.
So I just...
Oh my god. That was like a solid minute and a half.
So I just wanted to show you guys, I paired it with my PC. Look what this looks like now. This thing is crazy. Look at all the RGBs in it. It's nuts. It's going wild with RGBs. Now, I don't know how you mess with that. Maybe you need the app, because I didn't see anywhere in the instructions it didn't mention RGB at all. But apparently, you can get... maybe you sync it with the app on Android, and you can mess with the RGBs in it.
Yeah, but we hyperfocus, Phil.
Well, look at that thing. It's going like crazy glowing rainbow colors. Pretty nuts.
It's going crazy, you guys.
All right, so I'm going to go have it charge. And it did sync. It synced with the wireless adapter like right away, no problem. So I think I'll be able to use this today to play Clear Obscure, and we'll test it out. But obviously, I want to have it charged.
Okay, I got to be honest with you. I can see the background lights going. I can now see the RGBs in the fucking controller going. I could see the mouse a moment ago, and I could see the keyboard. And even I'm starting to get over fucking stemmed. Like, I have no idea where to fucking look, and it's actually bothering me.
So we can be sure. Really? Yako Mighty says Linus Tech Tips just rated this controller the best controller out right now. Are you serious, Yako Mighty? They did? Well, maybe I'm going to have a great controller for PC gaming then. Wow. All right, well, there you go. The Masha Nikkei, what's it called? G5 Pro V2 controller. I'm going to go charge it, and then we're going to test it out today while playing Clear Obscure, and I'll let you know my live thoughts as we play the game.
I'm down. I'm down to do that. That'd be a lot easier.
Full effect sensor, not joysticks, thumbsticks, and apparently crazy RGBs, although I don't know how to do anything with them. Okay, let me go charge it.
Oh, thank God. Now he breaks it. Apparently.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really.
So here we go. I'm going to try the new controller.
For the clip.
The new Masha Nikkei G5 Pro V2. What a name.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Low effort.
It's a crazy
trolling.
name for a controller.
Raven of Chaos, I'm going to guess at least 5 more times.
All right, refill my water here.
Water. Doubt. You know, I don't remember. Oh, hold on. Joshua Clone says, this is boring. Check DMs. Hold on. Get some. What? Okay. Well, I'm probably going to get demonetized for this, but fuck it. Let's go.
Hello? I got some fucking Dove men's soap for you, too.
Okay.
Get some of that men's soap on your body, because you smell like shit, too. And you're a man.
I'm not. I'm not.
The fuck is this? God. I apparently am missing context on this one.
Seems to be working.
Just try it.
Oh, where'd he go?
Nice.
There we go.
My first parry on the new controller, but she absorbed it. That sucks.
Ready to parry. Parry it!
That's more like it.
So I have heard... I've heard nothing but good things about Claire Obscure. And I've been toying with the notion, but I still got to get through Doom. I still got to get through Blueprints as well. Is it good?
Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is you. Everyone complaining in chat is an idiot. Seriously.
Oh, whoa. Why not continue the story boring? Why not continue the story? It's boring as fuck watching you grind. It's part of the story. You're supposed to do this later. You should check the new costume you got. You gained some weight there. Double check your chins. Let's back up real quick. I got to see that. Oh, God damn it. Undo. There we go. We got addicted to RGB lights. You have a very serious problem.
Nice.
Oh, damn it. It's cut. You gained some weight there. Double check your chins. There we go.
Okay.
It's game of the year. No shit. It's that good.
Yeah, this is you. Everyone complaining in chat is an idiot. Seriously, I mean it. Like, people are complaining, saying, "Oh, why are you grinding? This isn't fun. This isn't grinding. This is a dungeon for later, but you can do it earlier." And I'm challenging myself doing it so early. It's part of Minoko's story. So you're an idiot if you're complaining. You actually have no clue what the hell you're talking about. Sitting here whining about nothing.
Well, I got to tell you, man. If my audience tells me, this is absolute dog shit, I'm gonna like file that into the back of my head, and if it like becomes a common thing, I may go, hey, maybe I should find something else.
Not impressed.
Okay. Guys, if you are enjoying Clear Obscure and me taking on this
He's over leveled
optional super dungeon, please support the stream in some way. Everything
there
appreciated, as you know. Trying to hit our goal here. Continue on our stream so we can do PSP tries it of the How to Train Your Dragon meal this week.
Damn.
So guys, I don't know. Is he slowing down because my trigger is messed up? Or is he just naturally slowing down like that in the game? I don't know. It seems random that he's doing it. He's slowing down when he runs. I don't get it. See, he's slowed down again, but I'm holding the trigger. I haven't released it.
Did they figure out if this is an input thing or if this is like, is it actually fucked up, or do we even know?
Nothing here?
Yeah, common sense. We don't use that there at DSP Gaming. Sorry, DSP Space Gaming.
She's
gotta make sure I'm using the correct detractor language.
It is the controller, isn't it? Look. Well, no, now she's doing it steady. I don't know. This is weird.
This is riveting content, by the way. I am just.
I don't know. Now she's doing it smooth, but now she stopped, and I'm still holding it. Oh man, I think it is the controller. The controller is shitty.
It's almost like third party doesn't work. Now we're just going to shit talk the person who gave us the controller. The controller is now shitty.
Oh man, I think it is the controller. The controller is shitty right out of the box. That's terrible. What if, hold on. Yeah, look, 'cause I'm holding it. Yeah, look. So the trigger's messed up. Are you kidding? I got a new controller and the controller's faulty. The right trigger doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't. Look, it stops working. And then starts again randomly and then stops. And then starts again randomly and stops.
Yeah, it's almost like, well, you're using 2.4, so you could have... I don't know if there's anything else in the office using 2.4. But, I mean, you could direct connect it.
Chinese stuff, guys.
Wow. Yeah, surely that'll make it work.
And of course, the controller has to look nice and have a nice app and have everything bells and whistles, and the fucking button's busted. Yeah, look, just stopped again. Yeah, this sucks.
Well, that will help.
Oh, why is it fucked up?
No lie, the movement does look sick in this.
That is so bad. Yep, just stopped again. I'm not releasing. Oh, look, it's an optional enemy. Can we fight this? Can we beat this one? I don't know.
Can we beat it?
No.
Like it's
still dropping the trigger.
It's going to be tough. Okay.
It's still dropping the trigger. So it's the trigger. It's not the connection. The trigger is faulty.
Okay,
it's an actual
just
faulty
fucking then go back to your fucking Xbox controller. What are we doing?
Sensor inside the controller. That's lame as hell. Yep, see, it won't consistently run.
Okay, then go back to the other controller. This was supposed to be a backup anyway. What are you doing? Why?
Yeah. So we got a faulty controller. That sucks ass. Really stinks. Brand new controller. I like how it looks. I liked how it was controlling, but the trigger doesn't consistently work. It drops if you hold it. People are saying try to rule it out with USB-C. I mean, the problem with that is the cord's really not long enough. Let me grab it. I could do a test now, but we can't. We're in a fight. We have to finish the fight first. All right, when I get out of the fight, we can test it. Open the app.
Oh, he's using a guide too. His stats are set up in a very specific way. Huh.
See if it drops on the button.
I saw somebody who said he was doing min-max.
Input thing? Well, I guess I could test to see if it holds the button or not. You're right. Well, I plugged it in, but it didn't even vibrate. I think it's already connected via USB, or excuse me, via Bluetooth. So now it won't work via USB. See? Same thing.
So drop it off of what?
Yeah. There's nothing I can really do about that, besides disconnecting it again. Well, hold on. I'm gonna have to disconnect it as a Bluetooth device.
Duh.
And try to plug it in otherwise. Hold on, guys.
Oh my god, his hair is bad today, too.
I just want to play the fucking game. Why do I gotta dick around with stuff? I'm so tired of tech not working.
Dude, this is what literally everybody was screaming at you today during what I could see, during your 40-minute podcast that wasn't a podcast, but not because you don't have a podcast, but because you yourself said, I'm not doing a podcast, and we're getting straight into gameplay. Nobody wanted to see you just sit there, do nothing. They wanted to see you play the fucking game. Like, oh my god.
It's pissing me off. What the fuck? I can't even select Bluetooth in the menu anymore. It doesn't work. No, I don't want to troubleshoot Bluetooth devices. Oh my god, fuck this, man. Fuck technology. Tired of it.
It's tired of you, dude. Mr. Burnell? Mr. Burnell?
I'm going to disconnect. Remove. Okay. Now it's removed.
Why is there a boat here? Am I supposed to ride the boat to school?
Oh, hold up. Oh, wow. I got nothing. I got nothing, guys. I'm looking at that going, oh my god. I'm looking at his hair and can like make a creature out of it. It's a wang. It's got a shaft and two balls.
Now vibrated as plugged in. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, so now I got it plugged in using USB directly, no wireless at all, okay? USB directly, no wireless at all. Still drops. So it's the control. The sensor in the trigger sucks. The sensor is a cheap Chinese piece of shit and doesn't work. And there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. Cheap Chinese garbage.
Thanks, fan. Thank you for the person who donated this to me. You gave me cheap fucking garbage, and this is how appreciative I am. Uh-oh. Check Discord, says Feral.
Sad because, apparently reviews were great. Everyone's saying, oh, great Hall effect technology thumbsticks, best controller ever. Yeah, and the buttons don't work.
Hold up. It's not the controller.
Okay, I've figured out why sprinting feels so bad and stuttery. I'm going to show you while doing it. Mine is upright, is my bad direction. For some reason, in the top left, top right, bottom left corners, there are these dead zones where you cannot sprint. I don't know why. The developers must have accidentally had an oversight on this. But here is the temporary fix. Open your Steam overlay, go to your controller settings, go down to edit layout, press left, go to your joysticks, down, go to your left joystick, hit the cogwheel, Press down, 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 till you get to your dead zone source. Change it to custom. Press down here, see this big old bar? Press right. Change the 88 to 40. You don't have to use 40 if you don't want, but I like it. Change circle to cross, very important, and you're good. Close your Steam overlay. Now, you will not stutter while you sprint unless you
Look at this.
Really let off.
Dude, this video is 2 minutes and 18 seconds. This man drops more knowledge on us than Phil has in fucking hours.
Of the left joystick to walk. So, yeah, until they actually bug fix it, that's what I would use. Good luck to y'all.
This is genius.
Okay, you can ignore this part of the video unless you're very interested in how I figured out what the problem was.
Yeah, we'll ignore it. We'll go back. That is fucking amazing.
If the buttons don't work, right? So, then who cares if it has Hall sensor thumbsticks? Like, the dumbest thing ever. Review the right stuff.
Dude, and what's great is that if somebody sends him that, you know, hold on. So I get the video. I'm Phil. All right, let me go ahead. Dapper, I'll be nice today. I'm not going to deep snort. And I promise I'm actually not going to deep snort. I promise. So I got a link, okay, and this guy, he tells us like there's a bug that like the developers overlooked and how you could like go into the settings menu and like not set a dead zone, but that was for like PC. Actually, I don't know. Is he playing on PC or is he playing on PS5? I don't know. Oh, you want a link to the video? Hold on, let me grab it real quick. This is Broside, not Phil. Let me grab it. Hold on, copy, and here we go. Oh, he's on PC. Great. Good. Even better. All right. And I'm apparently supposed to go in, correct, and change some setting with my joystick about where the dead zone is. Now, this is what I mean when I say there are book smart people and there are street smart people. All right. Like, how do you make gain? And how am I, as the customer, supposed to know that you made a dead zone? How am I supposed to know that? I was about to throw this controller against the wall and shatter it into a million pieces, and that would have been their fault. That would have been their fault because they made a shitty fucking game. Anyway, the directions confused me, and Darziak's still not talking to me, so I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to work with like the stupid fucking it doesn't work control schema. I don't know. But if we could get some support, like we haven't had our support on Claire Obscure. All right, I'm done. Oh, I'm not done. I'm sorry. Get it?
Trigger.
Now I'm done.
Holding the trigger right now. It shows it is continuously holding. I'm in the app right now. Okay? And I'm holding the trigger and it shows it as continuously holding and not dropping.
That right there should tell you it's not the actual hardware. It is a communication issue, so it has to fall somewhere between where, Phil? The computer and the software. That's where the failure is. Like your test that you're doing right now. Touche, sir. Touche. Good test, actually. Confirming that it is actually being picked up and detected. This is a software issue. Okay? So now what you do, okay, is you go to the interwebs and you do a Google search.
I'm serious. In the app, it shows it not dropping at all. Yeah, here it is dropping. Literally dropping as I play. But in the app, it shows it's continuously holding. Wait, it's working now? Nope, it just dropped right there.
Like the logic's all there. The conclusion's right in his face. Nope.
Maybe it's working now. Item here. Giant swords all over the place. Yeah, I don't know. The controller's outstanding, except the trigger won't keep working. I just don't understand what's messed up, man. It's so dumb. Everything else is perfect with the controller. I love the thumbsticks. I love the bumpers, but the right trigger's fucked up. Chinese, the best of China right here, basically. The best they have to offer. I can't, look at him. Look like he has a blister on his foot. He won't keep moving. Actually, hold on a second.
Did you figure it out?
Yeah, it's not the thumbstick.
Oh my God, he had it. He had it. He was doing a thumbstick check to see if front, back, down, all the directions works. And yep, it works. Phil, you have it. It's right there. Now all you got to do is hold run and then see when it falls. And it's going to fall at whatever point.
Front-facing baby chick.
Let us get wet.
It's back here. Something's hiding. Look. 03. We have...
Holy shit, somebody dropped him. Oh, what? I don't know what BAM is.
We have 47 to go to hit the goal and keep the support rolling for Expedition 33, but we only have about 15 minutes left on the stream. So I'm not so sure how this is going to go.
I'm curious. Wrong button. Right button. $32. We're at $32, gang. That's fun. That's a lot of fun.
What the hell is wrong with you?
There we go. Act 3 is shorter. Yeah, this is true. Oompa Loompa didn't show up today. Oompa Loompa showed up
No.
today and actually did what the contribution they said they were going to do. If I got 6 wins on Friday, we hit the goal right now, but I don't think Oompa Loompa's here.
Dude, is he literally calling out his... Wow. Oh, 29. Holy shit.
Guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for chilling here today in Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Crazy
Now, guys.
Super Dungeon done. Amazing new outfits and abilities obtained. Next time we continue on. See you then.
But now, bourbon.
All right. Well, guys, it is what it is. Sadly, our streak of support came to an end for this
Give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money.
game today. Not to say that I'm disappointed
God, I hate it when he has his dual face on the screen.
with $100 for Clear Obscure. I mean, that's still great support.
But let me go ahead and complain about that great support.
But yeah, sadly we did not hit our goal. So we are playing this again in 2 days. Like I'm doing this as the main stream again on Tuesday, and we'll see.
We.
What happens. Why does it still say Clear Obscure is running? It's not.
Yeah, Solar Kaiju, feel free, bud.
The Xbox app is just completely stupid, I guess. So tonight it is Minecraft time. Okay, I hope you'll come back tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, for some late night Minecraft action. Now, last time we played Minecraft, we had an outstanding stream. Had a ton of fun, but once again, we didn't hit the support goal. That was the one goal we didn't hit last week. So, my lights did not
MRC Midnight to the corner.
just turn on, which is not a good sign.
Minecraft type.
My wireless disconnected. Why did my wireless disconnect?
Who cares? Just sign off.
No idea. It hasn't happened in a while, so I hope it's not an ongoing problem. Okay.
Oh, God, his life is so stressful.
All right. So, tonight, 6:45 p.m., it is time for Minecraft and Java Chill. It's always a great chill stream. Hopefully, we will actually get support tonight for it, because we didn't get support last time. And then tomorrow, Blueprints returns to the day stream, and the night stream will be more of the Capcom Fighting Collection, CVS 2. Okay?
Juicy butt.
The person who donated this controller, I don't want you to feel discouraged. It's not your fault that
Phil built like the Esquire, the sun face character. Okay, hold up. Let me open link. Open link. There we go. You know, I don't think that's true. I think those arms are better than Phil's. I do. I think Master Betty. I think the sun face character there got Phil on the arms.
For the blood god.
About the same, gut though. I guess definitely same, robustness in the chesticle region. Oh no. Yes, check. French boy gets Mein Kampf instead of
Voilà, tous les cadeaux, ben voilà, c'est Noël, c'est comme ça. Voilà. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Attends, voir. Ah oui, c'est possible que je te l'ai donné. Non, mais c'est Minecraft qui voulait. Non. C'est Minecraft. Il m'a dit Minecraft. Mais non, papa, c'est Minecraft. Mais où t'as trouvé ça? C'est pas possible.
Well, I'm demonetized. I haven't seen an injection into the old World War II lore in a stream or a video since Eurotrip. Oh my god, that's oh my woof.
Apparently, the trigger.
I have not read Mein Kampf, Dr. Detractor. I have not.
It's faulty. You know, you didn't do it. The manufacturer is Chinese. I hate to say it, Chinese stuff is not very reliable. It never is. There's probably tons of people who have this controller and love it and has no issues. And then I get it and it has to have a faulty trigger, right? The thing is, for 99% of games, it won't matter. But any game you have to hold the trigger down repeatedly, like Call of Duty, which I would play on keyboard and mouse, or, you know, like a driving game or something like that, it's going to be a problem. Like, if I tried to do this with Truck Driving Simulator, we may have an issue, all right? Let's see what happens. I'll try tonight in Minecraft. We'll see what happens, if it's an ongoing issue or not, all right? See you tonight for Minecraft, everyone. Peace out. Enjoy the break.
Oh, my dear God. This has been... He's been on one here recently. Nope, not Mein Kampf. We aren't going back to Mein Kampf. No, we're not doing that. Let's see how he's doing that. South? No, we're not going south. Well, guys, we only have an hour left incoming.
Is there anything else here? Did I miss anything? Yes, I did.
Come on. As soon as it hits 3. Guys, we only have an hour left. Come on. Do it. Now.
Okay.
No, we're scanning, though. We're definitely scanning.
Is he floating? He is.
Does it matter if they're floating? It probably does. Well, y'all, I have bad news. I got to go get my dog. And so I am going to end the stream. I know it's only been 2.5 hours. I really do appreciate for the shortness of it. However, I'll make up for it on Friday. I'll have Doom the Dark Ages for sure. And then who knows, maybe we'll do Wings of Liberty again, but not quite as shithoused as the last time I did it. To the point that it made me unalive the stream and deny it ever existed. I'm sorry. What I meant to say was do the StarCraft stream Wings of Liberty for the first time ever because I've never done it before. That's what I meant to say. What did I say? Did I confess to something? Fuck. Shouldn't have done that. But I am going to send you to Raw Phil so you guys can see him hit his goal live of $32. Hold on real quick. Let me see here. Make sure I've got everything cleared up and yes, I think I do. Yeah. Do the Joe Biden outro. Oh, fuck. Where's the Joe Biden outro? I got to find it. Farrell, did you send that to me? Who sent that to me? I can't remember. Yes, you did. All right. Hold on. Pausing. All right. No. Pause, I said. God damn it. All right. So, yeah. Remember, Friday, I got to do, it will be not 159, but it will be stream 160. So it's $160. I got to give y'all $160 worth of content. I got 3 days to figure out what that content will be. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while since I've been able to give back like this, or that I've chosen to give back like this. I'm going to shut up now. Till next time, guys. Swallow is the goal for a troll. Lift heavy, eat clean. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't be like Phil. Never be like Phil. And until next time, guys. Bye.